The following program is a presentation of the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network, produced by Hilltopper IMG Sports Marketing. WKU PBS will return to this channel at the conclusion of the program.
At Western Kentucky University, two of the very best in the respective conferences meet tonight. It's a Southern Miss Golden Eagles and Hilltoppers of WKU. Hello everyone, I'm Randy Lee along with Hal Schmidt. Welcome to our simulcast this evening. The Hilltoppers continue a very difficult non-conference slate tonight. Hal, Southern Miss is the third of four teams they'll play this year that won at least 27 a season ago.
Well, and that type of difficult preseason schedule only gets you ready for your conference schedule, which follows.
Hal, who are your players to watch in this one tonight?
Well, for Southern Miss, it's the 5'11 senior guard Neil Watson, averaging 11 points and 3.6 assists per game. He is 2-to-1 assists to turnovers. And for WKU, it's the 6'10 sophomore Alex Rostov, coming off one of his best games this season versus Louisville, 9 points, 4 rebounds.
Tonight's case for a Hilltopper winner being brought to you by HitSense Dream It Real.
Randy, the one position that's so critical to a team's success is the point guard, and Southern Miss has the dynamic senior Watson. WKU is still searching for the right answer. Next, even though the Hilltoppers coughed it up only 11 times against Louisville, they are still averaging over 15 per game. Southern Miss forces 19, so the Tops need to limit the turnovers. And finally, WKU has been outscored in the paint in 6 of 9 games so far. They must tighten that interior defense and score more inside.
The Hilltoppers have won 9 in a row in non-conference at home, and Southern Miss at 9-1 off to the second best start in 95 years of playing basketball. You're watching the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network, produced for ESPN3 by IMG.
There's a big difference between a network and a community. In a community, you feel like you can do anything because those around you will support you every step of the way. Bluegrass Cellular is a community with 4G nationwide coverage and all the latest smartphones and devices. That enables you to take the people who matter the most with you everywhere you go. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
The Kentucky Lottery is showing up in places you never expected. Introducing Keno, the exciting new game that draws every 5 minutes with lots of ways to win. Go to kylottery.com and find out how and where to play Keno today.
Western Kentucky University basketball is brought to you by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics, by Coca-Cola. Enjoy everything by Houchins Industries. Experience the convenience and quality of your neighborhood IGA today. By Interventional Pain Specialist. Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. By the Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife, your partner in the great outdoors. By Leachman Buick GMC Cadillac. By Minute Mart. Get it, got it, good. By Pizza Hut, make it great. By farmer-owned Prairie Farms. By Taco Bell, live Moss at Taco Bell. By UPS, UPS can put the power of logistics to work. And by WKU, where the spirit makes the master.
We are here at Diddle Arena, the campus of Western Kentucky University. Welcome to our simulcast of WKU Hilltopper basketball. Randy Lee and Hal Schmidt with you this evening. An interesting non-conference matchup. You have the Golden Eagles off to their second best start in program history. They're 9-1. The Hilltoppers are 5-4, playing a very difficult schedule. In fact, tonight, as we said in the open, Hal, this is the third of 4 non-conference teams that the Hilltoppers will have played or have played that won at least 27 a year ago.
Well, WKU has certainly not stacked up a lot of patsies in their non-conference schedule, that's for sure. And they faced some tough ones in Wichita State, Louisville. Both were Final Four teams last year. And this Southern Miss is coming off their most successful season since they began Division I basketball in 1972 by winning 27 games.
Coach Tyndall played at Morehead State. Coach as the head man there at Morehead State before they lured him to Hattiesburg. Meanwhile, Ray Harper at WKU, 36 up, 28 down, 20-5 under Ray at home here at Diddle Arena. Hilltoppers are in their new home gray jerseys, a light gray, and Southern Miss in the black jerseys. Golden Eagles will go from right to left, Hilltoppers the other way, and we are underway here tonight at Diddle Arena. And our first half of our simulcast is being brought to you by UPS at the newlogistics.com. Golden Eagles have it. Front court, Armlin, transfer from Minnesota, throws it over to a seated player who was on the sideline. That was Watson. Watson had stumbled over backwards prior to the pass being made. Armlin threw a pretty good pass, but the problem was Watson was sitting out of bounds and took the pass, and it's a turnover.
I've seen a lot of basketball. I don't know that I've ever seen that.
So that's the way this one gets started. Now, a year ago, Hal, there were a lot of turnovers in that game.
51 between these two teams. It was not the prettiest games last year. Of course, Southern Miss won that one, their first win against the Hilltoppers. Only the 5th meeting all time between these two programs.
67-64 in overtime a year ago. Trentzy Jackson penetrating left the lane off the dribble, and Jackson lays it in with the left hand, and the Hilltoppers are out to a 2-0 lead against the Golden Eagles.
Well, that's the strength that Trentzy Jackson will bring to this team, is being his ability to get the ball to the rim off the dribble, and that's what the Hilltoppers have not had consistently enough so far.
Here is Watson, preseason second team all-conference at US Conference USA. Armlin, left-handed bounce out front, bouncing it baseline to Eason, backing in, goes out top of the key to Watson. Watson has Jackson and him, a stout man-on-man defender. Watson left wing dribble, left-handed bounce pass coming down low to Eason, backing to his right. 3 on the shot clock. He fires it outside. Watson for a 3. Good! As the shot clock expired, Watson drains it, and Southern Miss up 3-2.
Well, no payoff for the Hilltoppers that time on a great defensive possession. They did a nice job of turning away the interior passes and giving up not an easy shot to Watson as the shot clock was expiring.
Jackson in front court across the timeline on a red towel with the Golden Eagles leading at 3-2, and he played 35 seconds. Jackson left-handed dribble, left wing, giving the corner for a Price rainbow jumper. Switch deep in the corner, almost in the Southern Miss bench, and Price nails a 3. And the Hilltoppers are leading Southern Miss 5-3, 2 minutes into it.
TJ Price coming off of one of his best games in the season shooting-wise. 8 of 16, 4 of 7 from long range for 22 points in that Louisville game.
It was his 3rd game this year with 20 or more. Armlin in half court, guarded by Harris. Right side pass to Watson for a 3. In and out. It was in and popped out. Fant fighting for it, retrieved on the baseline by Price of the Tops. Here's Jackson, front court, left wing to Harris. Back to Jackson, pumps it right side to Price. Baseline drive with the right hand. Jumps it back out top to Aaron Adeo. We had it knocked away, retrieves it right in front of us on the sideline.
That was knocked away by Brooks. He's a tenacious defender, as is this whole Southern Miss team. You really can't take a pass off or not be crisp on those deliveries.
Jackson spins into the lane with a reverse dribble. Then comes up with a little jump shot inside the lane. Could not get the ball airborne, but he was fouled. It'll be 2 free throws for 6'2" junior Trentzy Jackson. And that foul was on Neil Watson. Here's Jackson, had trouble shooting free throws in his season debut Saturday against Louisville. Only went 1 for 4. And this one is up and down. Jackson, the transfer from Texas Tech University, is out of Jackson, Mississippi. We see Ray Harper. He was just ecstatic when Trentzy decided to transfer to the Hill. Tops up 6-3, shoots again, and makes it 7-3. WKU in front of the Golden Eagles.
Trentzy first signed with Southern Miss and was there. He redshirted his first season at Southern Miss. I was not aware of that before this matchup here tonight.
News to me. Good homework, Al. Here's Watson, Armlin out front. Jackson also played at a junior college in Florida. Armlin the left wing, crossing over with a dribble. Pass down low, batted away by Harris. Here's Brandon the other way. Brandon across the timeline, left side to TJ. Price out front between the circles, swing around right side Jackson, right corner Harris. Harris on the wing. Harris brings it back out with a waist-high dribble. Down the red towel to Price. Price hands it off to Jackson. He'll run the show out front against this Golden Eagles zone. Jackson stopping, firing it low to Fant. One dribble goes up inside, no good but a foul. He is hit in the arm by Davian Boardingham, and now Fant will shoot a pair. That was a nifty pass from out front from Trincy Jackson.
Hilltoppers have faced a lot of zones this season, but I can't remember one of them where the zone was so broken apart as this one is. They've really stretched that defense out beyond the three-point arc. That creates some huge gaps inside. That time they found one inside and got a delivery with George Fant really close to the rim.
Fant hits his first free throw. And the Hilltoppers have some early substitutions. You have Chris Harrison Doxson at guard, Alex Rostov in at center, Caden Dickerson at guard. WKU very deep right now. They're not, at least the last couple of years, they've had so many injuries. They've never had a roster where they have 11 or 12 dressed.
You know, Alex Rostov seen his first action. He was the player for WKU that I focused on prior to this game, but it was generally the bigs for the whole Hilltopper team. They've had 50 shots blocked by opponents this season. That's 9 per game. They've got to do a better job of ball faking inside, taking advantage of some size differential.
Fant made the first, missed the second. Boardingham hook shot inside, missed it, got it again up with the left hand, and he puts it in, and that is Boardingham's game. Hilltoppers 8, Southern Miss 5. Golden Eagle backcourt pressure. They inbound the ball to Price, now back to Dox. Dox has Watson on him, reverses back on the right to Price, back and left to Chris Harrison Dox, and he's now in front court. Lobs it softly in the left corner to Fant. Way back out front to Price, now in the red towel to Dox. Watson comes out and guards him. Hilltoppers winning 8-5, we played 4 minutes. Here's Price, long range right side, stopping, cross court to Dickerson, left to the King. Dickerson's a ball above his head, now fires foul line to Rosso, will take the shot, dribbles to his left, spins and throws it low to Dickerson. His layup at the bottom of the iron, he was too far under. Here comes Southern Miss, and it's turned over on a dribble by Armley. Just got away from him. He was flying front court, a little out of control, and the ball looked like it had helium in it. It bounced over his head on the run, and we have a Golden Eagle turnover, or timeout, and a Golden Eagle turnover. 15:42 to play, opening half. Hilltoppers over Southern Miss, 8-5, and you're watching and listening to the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network, produced for ESPN3 by IMG.
Chad opens the barn at 5 a.m. Cindy works the land her grandfather plowed. Stan calls them his girls. And Allie just likes to feed the calves. These are the farmers of Prairie Farms Dairy, bringing you the farm fresh quality your family deserves.
And we pledge not to treat our cows with artificial growth hormones.
We are Prairie Farms Dairy.
From our family to yours, farmer-owned Prairie Farms.
Customer Aaron Swenson ordered shoes from us online, but they didn't fit.
Customer's not happy, I'm not happy.
Sales go down, I'm not happy.
Merch comes back, I'm not happy.
Use UPS. They make returns easy. Unhappy customer becomes happy customer. Then, repeat customer.
Easy returns, I'm happy.
Repeat customers, I'm happy. Sales go up, I'm happy.
I ordered another pair.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
Happy. Happy.
Happy.
Happy, happy.
I love logistics.
At US Bank, we help first-time buyers, growing families, and empty nesters move from their home into one that's more fitting.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did he just say you might be moving?
We are.
We raised 3 kids here. It would be perfect for your family.
Which that means you guys are moving.
Oh, this would be a great first home for you.
Okay, let's talk about the yard.
Take it from here?
Sure.
US Bank offers flexible terms and a great rate on a home mortgage for whatever stage of life you're in. Call to apply.
Or just come in.
Okay.
All of us serving you.
Let's get started. Okay, I'm first.
US Bank.
All right.
The Hilltoppers in front, 8-5, 15:42 to play opening half. It's now time for our injury update, brought to you by the Western Kentucky Orthopedic and Neurosurgical Associate Group. When you have an injury, nowhere to go. Only one not in, actually he's dressed tonight. Nope, street clothes still for Akaro Kamene, who has been working out. The boot is off and practicing. He broke his left foot about 2 days prior to the Wichita State game. He is the only Hilltopper who is not dressed tonight. That has been a rare occurrence over the last couple of years. And Kamene expected to play in a week or two, so that's good news. Hilltoppers have it across the timeline against Southern Miss pressure. Foul line, Price in front court, tops up 8-5. Dox has it way out front now between the circles against the defense of Neil Watson. He'll work it from left to right. On the wing to Dickerson. Dickerson, one dribble and a foul. I believe this is inside, away from the ball. Dickerson is on the wing dribbling. It's a pushing foul, and that's on Boardingham.
Third team foul on Southern Miss. First on Boardingham.
Boardingham's first foul. I'd given him one earlier. Was on another Golden Eagle, so Boardingham has a foul. And he is out now. Actually, that is his second foul. So he does have 2 fouls. That's a break for the Tops. He's a really good player inside. Fant crashing into Golden Eagle. He fell over backwards trying to draw a charge. And Fant said, thank you very much, as Norville Carey was lying on his back in the lane. And Fant had an easy layup, and it's a 10-5 WKU lead.
Carey just in the game for Boardingham. Maybe doesn't have his feet under him because he went down awfully easy that time.
He sure did. Here's Watson, long range left side, 5 minutes gone by. Low to Carey on Rostow to the baseline, forced a short jumper. It is short. Fant was able to tip it but not grab it, and the Golden Eagles have it to Watson on the right side. Baseline pass comes to Craig. Craig jumping it up from 14 feet, and it's good. Michael Craig averaging 9 a game. And the Hilltop lead at 3-10-7.
Michael Craig for Southern Miss, built like a linebacker.
He is a tremendous sleeper. Docks coming front court, left wing, deep in the corner to Fant. Foul line to Price, makes a catch, hard to the hole. Had it blocked by that leaping player. Carey that time, but from a seated position, Dickerson grabs it to the free throw line. Left wing to Price with a baseline drive. Pass was bad and low to Fant, but it's retrieved in the wing by Dickerson. Shot clock at 10. Rostow deep to the right to Docks. Shot clock at 7. Docks dribbling. Splits it 2 defenders. Goes into the lane. The dumps it low to Fant. The pass is low and out of bounds.
Not a good possession for the Hilltoppers. That's their first turnover of the game, but very disjointed. They never really had a good look, never had a good opportunity at a shot there. Nice defensive stand by the Golden Eagles.
Docks will leave. Jackson back in. Hilltoppers up by 3. Hey, find out exactly what you're looking for with the YP.com site. And for the Golden Eagles, here comes Houston. Deontay Houston out of New York City. Now Brown has the ball. He's just off the bench. Aaron Brown. Houston in the paint. Lost it off the dribble. Retrieved by Rostow under the WKU basket. He gets it to Price, front court to Jackson on the right wing. Out front to Price, 25 feet away. Fires it to an open Fant. Pumping, shooting. Had a block from behind with a foul.
Well, Georgia's got to get a feel for that catch inside. If he'd have gone up immediately on the catch, it was an easy 2 points. He's gotten so many shots blocked this year, he's starting to hear footsteps a little bit, and he was waiting for the defense to gather. Again, explosion on the immediate catch, and it's an easy 2 points.
Yep, wide open, then pumped, but he does go to the free throw line as the foul was on Michael Craig. And here is George Fant, 1 make and 1 miss this evening. He's shooting 52% for the year. That's good. He normally has really good performances or really bad performances from the free throw line. He gets the first one, he's 2 out of 3, and WKU's lead over the Golden Eagles at 4 right now at 11-7.
George is a great worker. He's he's really got a nice physique, but he's a little undersized. He's probably 6'5" maybe, and inside not blessed with great jumping ability. So he's gotten a lot blocked. He's really got to use his body to protect that ball and use a shot fake repeatedly. I mean, if you have to pump 2 or 3 times to get the defenders up, that's what you got to do.
Fant has a little hesitation in his shot, and he missed that one, but the Golden Eagles stepped into the free throw lane early, so Fant will shoot again, and he makes the pay by hitting the second one. So Fant has 5 early points, and the Hilltopper lead over the Golden Eagles at 5 at 12-7. Southern Miss a year ago set 44 school records. I didn't know you had that many records you could set. And 7 Conference USA records as they went 27-10. Here's Watson, walks it front court against Jackson. 12-5, Hilltopper lead at 5. Armlin with a dribble against Adeoye out top. Now left to the key to Watson. Watson has Jackson on him. WKU's best on-ball defender. Watson with an up-and-down dribble with the left hand. They go out top of the key to Craig. Craig goes to the right corner to Brooks, who faked the jump shot back to Armlin for a 3 right at the key. It rolls in. Armlin, a transfer from Minnesota, hits a 3. WKU saw Armlin play. They're going to call that a 2.
It's 23. That's Brooks, right?
Brooks made the jumper. I thought that was the lefty Armlin. That was Brooks, I'm sorry. So here is WKU, and Jackson has it front court. So that was Gerald Brooks with a 3, 23-13. Here's Jackson, top of the key. Foul line to Adeoye for jumper, and it's no good. Pulled down by Eason. Eason now to Watson, front court. Cross courts it for a 3-pointer by Brooks. No good off the iron. Pulled down underneath by Hilltopper guard Halsey. Halsey Jackson coming front court, now to Halsey out front. Halsey has Watson on him, deep on the right to Docks. He's back in the game. Cross court to left side to Jackson. Jackson looks, cross court to Docks for a three. On the rim and off. Pulled down by Southern Miss's Craig. Throws it front court. There's going to be a foul on Chris Harrison Docks. That would have been pass interference in football. The pass was thrown up close to the rim, and Docks was tangled up with Eason of Southern Mississippi and did not allow him to go get the ball. So foul on Chris Harrison Docks of WKU. It is 12-10 with the Hilltoppers in front. Here is Matt Bengaya, who's in the ball game, wearing number 2. Watson deep on the right, bouncing it baseline to Eason, backing in on Rostow, backs into the lane, into a double team, back to his right, put it up, it's good, he's fouled, it counts. A muscle move and persistence paying off in the paint for Jeremiah Eason. He's fouled by Rostow. And that ties the game at 12, the game's first tie.
Coach Harper taking exception to that call against WKU. Not sure if he was campaigning for a travel or the fact that there was not a foul. Either way, it's going to go down as a basket and a chance at an old-time three-pointer here.
Eason's a 53% free throw shooter. He hits that one, so he hits a three-point play, and Southern Miss with their second lead. It's 13-12. Golden Eagles, 12:08 to play, first half. Jackson in backcourt, jumps it right side to Docks. Docks throws it over to the zone, left side to Jackson. Watson out front on that zone. Back on the right to Docks. Back on the left to Jackson. Foul line to Halsey, squares up, looking in deep, nobody open. Foul inside or a 3-second violation. There will be a foul on Southern Miss. That is inside, away from the ball.
Is that against Bengaya? No, it's against 22.
That'll be on Brown. So the Golden Eagles have picked up 5 early fouls, 11:50 to play, first half. Golden Eagles in front of this one by the score of 13-12. You're watching and listening to the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network, produced for ESPN3 by IMG.
Thinking about building or remodeling your home or business? Remember this important fact. You are required to work with a licensed contractor. Be sure to ask for their documentation, and if you have any questions, contact the Bowling Green Warren County Licensing Board. The Licensing Board co-sponsors apprenticeship classes to help contractors enhance their skills and Red Cross first aid training to reduce the risk of injury on the job. Protect yourself and your investment. Hire a licensed contractor. It's not only smart, it's the law.
Here at Leachman Buick GMC Cadillac, we understand life gets busy. That's why LeachmanAuto.com is a convenient way to search for the best deals on over 300 new and used vehicles. Appraise your vehicles through Black Book. Check your credit. Chat with one of our customer care representatives to get all the information you need to purchase your next dream car, as well as review a complete Carfax history report on the used vehicle of your choice. It's one more way for Leachman Buick GMC Cadillac to serve you better.
When I first walked in here and saw the prices on the shelf, I was astounded at how much lower they were than the competition.
I'm a college student, so of course it's me by myself and it can get tough. So coming here definitely saves me a lot of money.
They always have the lower prices pretty much all the time.
It seems like we get more for our money.
It is very important to save money when I'm shopping. That's why I come to Priceless IGA.
Now open in Bowling Green on Scottsville Road next to H.H. Gregg and 1901 Russellville Road.
Golden Eagles now with a lead of 13-12 here at Diddle Arena tonight. And one of the more popular mascots, entertaining as always, Big Red. I believe when the Mascot Hall of Fame opened just a couple of years ago, that was the very first inductee.
Huh, I did not realize that. Actually, I'll admit I did not know there was a Mascot Hall of Fame.
Nor did I until it was open.
Yeah.
Here is Brandon Harris, so he'll make the inbounds pass for WKU in the front court. On the right baseline with Hilltoppers set down 13-12. Harris inbounds the ball, bad pass through it softly, and Brooks picked it off easily. Front court to Watson in the right wing with the ball in the head fake against Price. Wasn't able to do anything with it, brings it back out top against TJ's defense. Hilltoppers in a man-to-man with the Golden Eagles up 13-12. 11:35 to go in the half. Watson to the top of the key, picks up a dribble, bouncing it low to Eason. Ball away, hook shot from the right, missing it, tipped up, no good. Brought down hard, put back shot by Bengaya, no good, and a whistle. And it's out of bounds to the Tops.
Tops got to get busy on the glass. They're at the last time out being out rebounded 6-3, 2-1 on the offensive. That now make it 7-3.
Both teams are a +3 in rebounding this year against the opposition. Harris lobs it deep on the right to Jackson in backcourt. Jackson back to Harris across the timeline. They try to double team Brandon. In front of the bench was a jump pass to Bryce. Back out to Jackson, top of the key. Jackson fires the baseline to Aaron. Dayo goes into the paint and a whistle. And it's going to be a foul off the dribble on Southern Miss. And the Golden Eagles now have 16 fouls.
Southern Miss very good defensively on the front line of defense with the 3 guys that are trapping out front. The Hilltoppers have got to maintain their composure and look deep. They got to look toward the baseline where they've got numbers down there, 3 against 2. Tops have to be able to get past that. And Southern Miss again doing a nice job with the outstretched hands, really making it difficult for them to look down that far.
New shot clock as Princey Jackson makes the baseline pass, fires it cross court, and it was picked off by Craigs. Just right in the basket, picked it off. Frontcourt to Watson, a driving shot, no good off the move, but it's tipped in nicely.
It's 2 turnovers in a row, and the Hilltoppers on the inbounds play under their own basket.
Nice tip in by Jeremiah Eason, and now the Golden Eagles are up 15-12. Princey fouled out front off the dribble at the top of the key by Brooks. And now the Hilltoppers will be at the free throw line on every foul for the last 10 minutes and 46 seconds of the half.
Well, they've hit 5 of 6 so far, which is a good start. They need to continue to do that because that, an aggressive trapping defense is going to be prone to foul periodically, and Tops need to continue to take advantage of that and knock down these freebies when they get them.
Jackson at a free throw line with a 1-and-1. He made his first 2, and Princey scored 4 points. This year, Southern Miss has committed 25 fewer fouls from their opponents. But right now, they have fouled 7 times to the Tops 2, and Jackson hits his free throw for his 5th point. It's 15-13 Golden Eagles. Here is Alex Rostov, the 6'10 sophomore center from Latvia, coming off a really good game against Louisville on Saturday, and leaving will be Aaron Adeoye. Jackson off to our right, shooting again, and Fant moved too soon. So George shuffled his feet and jumped outside the lane before Princey let go of the ball, and Jackson made the free throw, but does not count. And it's a lane violation and a WKU turnover, so take off the point, and now the Golden Eagles have it backcourt with a 2-point lead. Hilltoppers pressuring, broken easily. Armelin now gives it in the hands of Watson. Over now on the right to Brooks against the zone. Deep in the corner, Brooks gets it back on the right. Alley-oop, slam dunk to Craig as they threw it from one side of the court to the other. And there's that high-flying Michael Craig with a slam dunk off a tremendous pass.
Well, the zone, a lot of times when you're on the weak side at the back, you think that you've got a few minutes to take a breather. Not the case. You got high flyers like that, you got to be ready for that weak side pass.
Golden Eagles pick it up, and then Craig with a bad pass. Here comes Jackson either way into the paint, through a double team, had a shot blocked with a foul. So a pick by Southern Miss in front court, but then they quickly turn it over, and Harris intercepted that pass. And Trency Jackson splitting a double team is fouled and will shoot 2.
Toppers went the first 6 minutes without a turnover. The last 5 minutes, they've had 4 of them. So they're making up for lost time. Again, averaging a little over 15 per game.
Jackson going to the free throw line. Donnie Tyndall gambled. He brought back in Davion Boardingham, who averages 11 points and 4 rebounds a game with 2 fouls, and was only able to play about another minute, and he just picked up a foul. So Boardingham has 3. You hear fans a lot always question coaches when they take a player out with 2. But when that player gets that 3rd, it doesn't always look like the smart maneuver, does it?
Does not. And I think the official was telling Coach Tyndall that one of his players was mouthing, and Donnie Tyndall immediately went to that player, stuck up an index finger and said, "One more word," as if to warn him and say, "You better shut your yapper or you're going to be joining me on the bench over here."
Boardingham will lead with his 3rd foul as Jackson rolls the free throw in. And he'll shoot again, and it is in and out. And Armelin has the Southern Miss rebound. Here's Watson in backcourt at the left sideline to Brown. Brown double team, now back to Watson. Southern Miss by 3 halfway through the first half, 17-14. Watson, who has the ball now, the leading assister and stealer in Conference USA among active players. He's a real good player. He has the ball deep on the left side, and a foul away from the ball inside as he was throwing another alley-oop backside to Craig. And that'll be a WKU. And that's on Alex Rostov, and the Hilltopper center has his second foul.
3-team fouls, Rostov with 2 of them. He'll immediately go to the bench, go to Aaron Adeoye again. Coach Harper with a full roster, nearly a full roster, said that these foul problems shouldn't be as big an issue.
Especially in backcourt, with a lot of guards. Eason hands it off to Watson, runs over Fant outside, but George wasn't set. That'll be a blocking foul on George Fant. That is his first. So the Golden Eagles will get it back with a 3-point lead and a new shot clock with 9:37 left to play in the first half from Diddle Arena tonight. And the inbounder will be Neil Watson out of Kansas City, Kansas. Started his career at Toledo in the MAC Conference. Armland has the ball now between the circles. A lot warmer in the winter in Hattiesburg than Toledo. It didn't take him long to find that out, I'm sure. Watson has it. Speaking of warm, they're going to go to the Virgin Islands for a tournament right after this game's over.
Yeah, the Hilltoppers are hoping they're worried about their beach wear tonight and not paying attention to this game, but it looks so far like that Coach Donnie Tyndall's got them ready for this one.
Brown jump pass to Eason. Left-handed 7-footer from the right is no good. Retrieved in the backcourt by Fant, and now to TJ Price. Here's Price headed front court. Cross-court pass to Dox. Dox has the ball in the red towel, back in the right to Price. Price has only taken 2 shots in this game. Deep from the left to Dox, back to Price. Faking right, coming left, stopping. In the corner to Dox with a baseline drive. Jump pass is a horrible delivery, and Brown picked it off and threw it right to him. Brown to Watson, spotting up for a left wing 3, missing it short. Pulled down by Craig inside. Craig, a circus shot with a reverse scoop shot, no good. But Eason is there to grab it, put it in, and Ray Harper takes a timeout.
Quick timeout. He is fired up about boxing out and getting the rebounds. Toppers are getting smoked on the glass. A few moments, previous possession, Toppers only got their 4th rebound of the game. They're being out-rebounded right now, 9-4.
And now the Golden Eagles are up by 5, 19-14, as they pick up 2 more points off second chance points. 6 of Southern Miss's 19 points are on putback shots. So the Golden Eagles have their biggest advantage of 5 at 19-14. Coach Harper still trying to find better play from his front court. He feels like basically everyone in the front court so far has underachieved. He made that note in the radio pregame show tonight. And right now, as Hal pointed out, a big rebounding advantage for Southern Miss.
Well, in the last 5 minutes, the Toppers have been outscored 13-2. Toppers only able to muster 2 free throws by Trincy Jackson during that stretch.
Here's Doxson back, court over to right side to Jackson, splitting a double team, had it knocked away, gets it back on the red towel. Left side to Doxson, now back to Jackson.
Almost another turnover right there. Coach Harper said, you know, if they dribble the ball a lot tonight, it's going to be bad news.
Jackson had it knocked away off the dribble, goes at half court and picks it up, and they said his foot was on the half court strike, was right in front of us, and that'll be a turnover.
Well, it was knocked out of his hands. Had he not tried to recover it and step on the line, he would have been able to gather it up in backcourt. But so the Miss player was breathing down his neck too, so he felt like he had to grab it when he could.
Hilltopper turnover. Golden Eagles have it. Jackson's out. Caden Dickerson's in. And right now the Golden Eagles are up by 5 with 8:02 to go in the half. Here's a pass to Watson, tipped away by Dox, out of bounds on the left wing. Golden Eagles get it back with 25 on the shot clock on the left sideline. The Kentucky Office of Highway Safety reminds all of us to always buckle up. Click it or ticket. Here is Deontay Houston, 12th ranked player in New York City in high school. Has the ball now in the red towel against Dickerson. He's averaging 3 points a game, 6-foot junior. To the left side of the key, down to the top, baseline pass. Catch was made by Gaya, did not shoot it. To Watson for a long 3, no good. Pulled down by Price. Hilltoppers were running. Price top of the key, spinning into the paint and knocked away from behind. He then got it back and it goes out of bounds to whom? Southern Miss. So it's another WKU turnover, and with 7:32 to go in this first half, Golden Eagles are in front by 5, 19-14. You're watching and listening to the Hilltopper Satellite Network, produced by ESPN3, by IMG. This is Hilltopper Basketball.
Bowling Green Country Club is one of Kentucky's oldest and most respected private clubs. Our active and vibrant membership has helped establish our heritage and tradition since 1913. Banquet facilities, pool, tennis courts, pro shop, traditional golf course, and recently remodeled clubhouse are services available to our members. We offer full, social, junior, senior, out-of-county, and corporate memberships to create a well-diversified, family-oriented environment. We welcome you to become a member of our family and make Bowling Green Country Club your home away from home.
We're always looking for better ways to do things, but with some banks, better for them isn't always better for you.
You've reached MegaBank. Press 1 to hear your current balance. Press 2 to hear these options again.
Introducing free Kasasa checking. When you do stuff for us, like swipe your debit card or get e-statements, we make it even better for you with cash back and refunds on ATM fees. Kasasa, carried locally at Franklin Bank and Trust Company. Do you, Kasasa?
Seven minutes, 32 seconds left in our simulcast of the opening half. Southern Miss up 19-14. Hilltoppers have now turned it over 7 times. The gentleman in the glasses, a longtime radio announcer for Southern Miss, one of the legends in our business, John Cox. He arrived in Hattiesburg from Middletown, Ohio in 1974 to play college basketball in Southern Miss. In 1978, he started broadcasting for the Golden Eagles. He has been there ever since. 36 years.
Well, he said what happened. What he said happened was he got so many parking tickets they put a boot on his car and he was never able to get it off and couldn't get out of town. So he's been there that long. No, I just made that up. He didn't say that.
Young boy from the middle of Ohio has lived in Hattiesburg for a long time and one of the real legends in the sportscasting business. There's a drive from the left wing to the baseline by Ben Gay. His shot was blocked out of bounds by Fant, and Southern Miss will get it back again.
Ben Gay off balance on that drive, wasn't able to get any explosive jump. Fant got that one easily.
Fant leads the Hilltoppers in block shots and steals. Rare for a front court player to lead the team in steals. Here's Houston out front between the circles against Dickerson. Back and left to Watson. Watson dribble drive on Docks, cut him off nicely. Back behind him to Brown. Bounce pass down inside, batted away by Fant. Brown gets it back, and the shot clock expired. So Brown, once he had it batted back to him, the Temple transfer failed to notice the shot clock was expiring.
Appreciative response from the crowds here gathered in Diddle Arena this evening.
Armlin in, Brown is out. Brown, a transfer from Temple. Armlin, a transfer from Minnesota. The Hilltoppers played Armlin a couple years ago down in Puerto Rico. He was a freshman on that Minnesota team that beat the Hilltoppers in that tournament. That was an outstanding game. Tubby Smith was the head coach at Minnesota at that point in time. Price in backcourt, double team, cross court to Chris Harrison. Docks across the dribble, back to Price. He fires at no-looker to the right corner. Dickerson to take the shot, steps his left for an 18-footer. Switch, actually behind the line. That was a 3.
Good under control move. Had Caden Dickerson let that first one fly, it would have gotten swatted, but he let the defender fly past, took one dribble to his left for a wide open lane and knocked the tray down.
19-17, WKU cuts the lead to 2. Dickerson's first 3. Here's Watson deep in the right wing and half court against Docks. He'll work it from right left to the top of the key and stops. Court jumper off the dribble, low on the iron, pulled down by Fant. The Hilltopper strong man gets it to Price. Price gets it up now in the middle of the Docks. And here comes Chris Harrison, Docks front court. Deep on the right to Price against his own. Price looks, goes deep on the right to Dickerson, just made it 3. Cross court to the Docks. Docks holds it, top of the key to Holsey, sits in lane. Baseline Dickerson, 10-footer, 2. Good pass from Holsey, and Dickerson has made back-to-back buckets, and the game is tied for the second time at 19, and we have 5:50 remaining in the first half.
I didn't even see the net move on that one. Dickerson knocked that one down from the short range on the baseline.
Crowd now standing as Houston brings it front court to Armlin deep on the right side. Armlin on the right wing with a right-handed dribble now to his left. He's to the free throw line in the lane. Follow-away jumper, no good. Dickerson rebounding. Dickerson off the bench, sparking the Hilltoppers. 5 straight points plus a good board. Here's Caton deep left to Halsey, now on the wing to Price for a 3. Swing! 2 threes for TJ Price, who has the long-range game back. And the Hilltopper lead now at 3 at 22-19. Price 2 for 2 from downtown tonight.
And that's 8 in a row scored by the Hilltoppers to retake the lead here with 5:19 left on the clock.
As Hal mentioned earlier in our simulcast, Price had a big scoring game at Louisville on Saturday with 22, and he hit 4 of 7 from downtown in that game. JBK Network Consulting offers a complete lineup of voice-over IP, wireless indoor and outdoor, and digital signage for both information, sales, and service. Conveniently located in Bowling Green, Kentucky, JBK Network Consulting. They are IP everything. Got a couple of ties and now 3 lead changes. And Price has given the Hilltoppers a 3-point advantage, 5:15 remaining first half. Deontay Houston walks it front court for the Golden Eagles. Dickerson's on him with 5 points. Houston walks it to the left wing. Hilltoppers in a man-to-man. Come out top to Brooks. Brooks is coming off a suspension. He works it to the right side, back out front to Craig. Dribbles in the base, into the lane, now gets it on the wing. Caught there by Houston, back out top to Brooks. Down low to Craig, was up for a reverse shot, and a late foul call on a Hilltopper. The official in front of us at half court called it. He was waiting, I believe, for another official on the play to make the call. When it wasn't made, he makes the call from half court. And as we see there, I couldn't tell if Halsey hit him on the arm or not. But difficult as the free throw's up and good by Craig. And really the official on the play doesn't make it, and the one at half court does on the play under the basket. You don't normally see an official from outside the area code blow a whistle.
Yeah, he was way out in front of us and called it opposite lane. It's a tough call, you know, if you see a foul and the guy inside, a lot of times can be blocked out from that and not be able to. So I can't say it wasn't a foul. It just looks bad making one from that far away.
He gets the player up here, 22-21. Halsey in the lane, baseline right for an Aaron jumper, and Aaron Adeoye gets a 10-footer.
Peyton Halsey has played a really nice game catching that ball at the free throw line against the Southern Miss zone and turning around and facing. He's maintained control. That time he found Adeoye on the baseline for an easy jumper.
24-21, WKU by 3. Here's Aaron Brown, left wing, left baseline, muscling shot up inside, a lot of contact, no foul, knocked down, no foul. Price front court, Doc, fake the 3 back to Price. Price squaring up, fires it inside, bad pass, picked off by Terry. And a whistle in backcourt, a traveling violation of the Golden Eagles.
It was actually a pretty good pass that Carey picked off down there, but he did a nice job of helping defense and coming across from the other side and picking that pass off. Caden Dickerson was flashing to the lane from the left corner, had a wide open layup, had Carey not picked that one off.
Price will leave for the Hilltoppers. Tracy Jackson back in. As Hal pointed out, Halsey at that free throw line against the zone. A few years ago, the Hilltoppers had an All-American guard by the name of Orlando Mendez-Valdez. And when he was out there against zones, they would position Orlando Mendez-Valdez at the free throw line. They are saying that Southern Mississippi did not touch the ball in front court. The ball rolled over in back court, and it's going to be an over and back on WKU. So it's a Hilltopper turnover.
Coach Harper very adamant that it was in fact touched, but he's not going to win the battle.
3 minutes, 52 seconds left opening half. Hilltoppers 24, Golden Eagles 21. You're listening and watching the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network, produced for ESPN3 by IMG.
The Hilltoppers take on Brescia, Saturday, December 28th at 7 p.m. and Ole Miss, Monday, December 30th at 7 p.m. For tickets, call 1-800-5-BIG-RED.
Creating something unique starts with a simple idea. With the right components, attention to detail, thoughtful execution, and striking design, we handcraft something impactful, stimulating and inspiring, with a truly beautiful finish. HitSense, award-winning apps, stunning web design, authentic branding, and video production.
Choosing a college is a major decision.
So why did I choose WKU?
Because at WKU, professors are experts in their field.
I'm encouraged to study abroad.
And make the whole world my classroom.
And where I get real-world experience.
Doing exactly what I want to do.
And where I have all the tools I need to prepare for a successful future.
It's all within my reach at Western Kentucky University.
Western Kentucky University leading 24-21. You're looking at the back of an assistant coach for Southern Miss on our simulcast. His name is Adam Howard. He was a guard here on the Hill from 2004 through 2008 and was on that Sweet 16 team in that 07-08 season. Adam Howard became an assistant coach at Morehead State under Donnie Tyndall. Then when Coach Tyndall left Morehead State to go to Southern Miss, along with Adam Howard, one of the real good kids we've met in our profession, and we hope he has a long and successful coaching career.
Adam was a preferred walk-on in his time here on the Hill, moving his way up the coaching ranks.
Brooks a little out of control, flipped it up on the run, trying to draw a foul, missed it. The Hilltoppers are running it from right to left. Jackson front court, left corner, out top to Halsey. Around to the right, the Ducks against this extended zone. Ducks dribbles it from right to left, throws a pass now to Jackson. Jackson fakes right, comes left, headed to Key. Stop it. Back deep on the left to Dickerson. Caden fires a hard pass in the corner to Halsey. Halsey back on the left wing, stopping, lobs it out to Trincy. Jackson dribble drive in the paint, and he's fouled off the move by Houston. Houston held him. Team foul 9 on the Golden Eagles, and Jackson, who is the Hilltoppers' best penetrator off the dribble, heads to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. He is 3 for 4.
With the value of a shot fake, Jackson 20 feet from the basket, gave a shot fake and got Houston off balance just enough to put the ball on the floor and go around him. Houston put his arm around Jackson to keep him from penetrating, and that's what he was whistled on the infraction for. But where the value of that shot fake is so important, I don't care if you're a big, little, or in between, you got to be able to use it.
That arm around someone in ballroom dancing is okay, but that's a foul in basketball.
Too aggressively on the ballroom, he gets you a foul too.
Here's a code hard fact from Coors Light. Supplying beer to a minor is a major offense. Remember, 21 means 21. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Jackson with a 1-and-1 off to our right side here on John Oldham Court. The Hilltopper All-American basketball player who was the head coach from 1964 to 71 here. Coached the team to the Final Four, then was a long-time athletic director of the school. Jackson, it's the first free throw. He shoots again and makes. It's a 26-21 WKU lead. It's the Hilltoppers, matches their biggest lead of 5. They've led 8-3, they've led 10-5, 12-7, and now 26-21 with 3:13 left opening half. Craig at the top, around on the right and half court to Watson on the right wing. Watson yo-yos it up and down on the red towel to Craig. In the corner to Houston, fake the jumper on Dickerson, brings it back deep against Caden's defense. Watson 6 feet tall, Dickerson 6'5". Craig looking to dribble against Halsey, rising and dumping it down low. A nice pass inside, a lot of contact on the shot. Carey missed it, and a foul, I believe, on the Golden Eagles. It is. I thought Carey may have been whacked on the arm inside. It's going to be a rebounding foul on Craig of the Golden Eagles, and that's team foul 10. And the Tops will be shooting 2. It will be Peyton Halsey, who doesn't have any stats to speak of, but he has been good offensively, Hal, at that free throw line in half court, setting up some teammates.
But it's just critical that you get the ball when attacking a zone like that, especially a 2-1-2 or a 2-3, get that ball to the free throw line. That's the Achilles heel of that. And once you get it in there, then you've got an opportunity to turn. As if it's a fast break, you're typically going to have an advantage in numbers, 3-on-2 typically. So you can get your guys cutting in from the corner. You can put the ball on the floor, take it to the hoop. You could shoot the short jumper if they don't come out and get you. Gives you lots of options, but you have to be under control.
Halsey hits the first, Halsey hits the second, and a 65% shooting team right now is 11 of 13 and a half. And now the Hilltoppers have their biggest lead of 7, 28-21, 2:46 left first half. Houston walks in front court. Backs up nearly at the half-court line against Dickerson. Now on the right to Aaron Brown. They'll work it from right to left. Goes on the right side to Watson on the wing, penetrating to the free throw line, leans in, jumps it down low for a nice shot, but a great block by Fant, who sent the shot from Craig back in his face. So the miss gets it back. Pass to the baseline, stolen by Halsey, who steps in front of Craig.
Well, good steal and a great job of controlling that basketball as he was falling to the floor.
Halsey front court to Jackson out top, right side to Price, baseline right to Fant, fake the shot and a double team, cross court to Jackson, baseline right to Halsey. Halsey back out top to Jackson, top to Price for a three, in and out, pulled down by Craig. Great ball movement, Price misses a long distance three. Here's Watson, let's get front court to Brown on the right baseline. He jumps into the paint for a Craig. Little flip shot on the run, he's fouled by Dickerson on the block. Dickerson blocks, and it'll be Brown, or I should say Craig, Michael Craig shooting two. First foul on Dickerson, 16th foul, and Michael Craig, who has scored 6 at the free throw line, he is a high flyer, one of college basketball's best dunkers. And a year ago, the season opener in Hattiesburg, he went 6 for 12 against the Hilltoppers. He scored 13 and pulled down 7 rebounds in only 28 minutes. And Craig rolls the first free throw over and in. He has now scored 7. He's out of Phoenix, Arizona. Started 10 games a couple of years ago. As ball rolls in for a free throw make, he's now scored 8. Actually, last in the 11-12 season, he started 10 games and broke an ankle in February. He's now 28-23. Backcourt pass to Jackson, now to Dox. Over to Jackson to the right with 1:50 to play first half. Back to Dox in backcourt, crossing the timeline with a left-handed dribble. Now in the middle to Trincy Jackson. Jackson back to Dox on the left. Thought about a three, goes free throw line to Halsey, squares up. Takes a shot, goes deep to Dox with 17 on the shot clock. And Watson is now on him in the zone. Price goes to the free throw line this time. Now Price is under the bucket. And the shot clock's at 7. Price left side dribble, stopping, cross courts it to Jackson. Jackson dribbles in, fall away baseline jumper. No, off the iron, foul. It'll be on the Golden Eagles on the rebound with 1:19 to play. I believe
it's on Watson.
Was fouled.
Yep, that was on Watson.
Neil Watson's first foul. Fant will be shooting 2 as the Golden Eagles are over the limit. And as we saw the replay there, Watson came in from the backside and did give Fant a bit of a push as the ball was on the rim. Fant now shooting a pair, and that one is good. Fant is 4 for 5. Trincy Jackson is 6 for 7. Fant has 6 points, is averaging 13. He's hit 21 of his last 39 shots from the field, covering 4 games. He'll shoot again for a 7-point lead, and that one's long, and a whistle.
Seen 3 lane violations in this game in the first half.
That was on the Golden Eagles.
Yep.
Fant's been involved in all 3 of them.
Yep.
2 as a shooter and 1 as a rebounder. So he'll get another crack at it after he missed that shot earlier when they had a lane violation. After Fant made his first one, he came back and made the second. So he'll get another attempt with a 6-point lead. And he makes it. 30-23, Hilltoppers by 7 with 1:19 to play in the first half, and George Fant will exit. Aaron Adeoye is in. Hilltoppers are very small right now as Houston walks in front court for the Golden Eagles with the Hilltoppers up by 7. Pass comes to left wing to Watson. They're looking down and low to Craig. Makes a catch on the left baseline against Halsey. Trying to back in. Halsey wouldn't let him. Craig gets it back on the left baseline. Craig gets Halsey. Halsey reached in, knocked it away out of bounds. It'll be Southern Miss basketball with 15 seconds on the shot clock and 58 seconds on the game clock as our last minute is being brought to you tonight by Minute Mart for everyone living life on the go. Here is Houston's pass from the baseline. Looking left, throwing it way out front to Brown. Aaron Brown now over to Houston. Shot clock is at 9. Houston gets a pick, dribbles through 2 into the lane. Crazy left-handed shot, no good. Put back shot, no good. Craig gets it again. Fall away 12-footer, down as the shot clock expired.
Well, tenacious Craig, not to be denied, continued to fight. Finally got the ball to go down for him.
Tops up 5, 30-25, 28 on the shot clock, 33 on the game clock. Jackson spinning the ball front court. Now to Dox out front. 21 now on the shot clock. Dox with the crouching dribble against the defense of Houston. Works it from right to left, they come to double. Sends it to Price, open 3 in the air, in and out. He's missed 2 straight. pulled down by Watson on the baseline, and the Golden Eagles can hold for one with 12 seconds remaining in the opening half. Watson will walk in front court. He's been held to a three-pointer tonight. Jackson's on him. 3 seconds to go. Coming to the top of the key to the right wing. To the baseline. Shot was blocked by Adeoye as the first half expires. Adeoye came over and helped out on defense and blocked a little 5-footer on the run from Neil Watson. So our first half is over. A half which featured 4 lead changes and a pair of ties. We watch it here on a replay or simulcast. Good help defense from Aaron Adeoye, who came over and blocked the shot. First half is over at Diddle, and right now the Hilltoppers are up 5, 30-25. You're watching and listening to the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network, produced by ESPN3 for IMG, and this is Hilltopper Basketball.
When I first walked in here and saw the prices on the shelf, I was astounded at how much lower they were than the competition.
I'm a college student, so of course it's me by myself and it can get tough. So coming here definitely saves me a lot of money.
They always have the lower prices pretty much all the time.
It seems like we get more for our money.
It is very important to save money when I'm shopping. That's why I come to Priceless IGA.
Now open in Bowling Green on Scottsville Road next to H.H. Gregg and 1901 Russellville Road.
I go because my friends are here. I go because it's so close.
I go for the small class sizes.
I go
to get a better job. I go because
I can take classes when it works for me.
I go because I can transfer my credits.
I go for some of Kentucky's most affordable tuition.
I go because it's crazy not to.
For all the right reasons. The Kentucky Community and Technical College System. Higher education begins here.
Hello, I'm Tim Farmer. That fishing license in your pocket does more than just catch summer fun. It puts knowledge in the classroom. It puts endangered species on the road to recovery. It helps give nature know-how to 2,000 kids a year at conservation camp. It puts safety on Kentucky waters. And it makes a better bluegrass for all that live here, including you and me. The Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife, and you thought you were just buying a fishing license.
Yoga, proper diet, yellow jackets. These are just a few easy ways to boost your energy.
Or you can just drink some coffee, you turkey! Come on down to Minimark, get a hot cup of Joe! Cup of Joe coffee like a caged tiger. You gotta be careful when you unleash it! It's cheap! This coffee don't clown around! Got a sweet tooth? How about a hot tasty cappuccino? But you better stop at 2/3 or you'll be sorry. Cup of Joe, we're everywhere!
This is our Autobahn, our formula track, our oval. They can have the asphalt. We'll take everything else. Own the off-road with the Gator that's right for you. See them in action at johndeere.com/Gator.
Get an extra $1,000 off and 1.9% for 60 months at Wright Implement, Bowling Green and Glasgow.
There's a big difference between a network and a community. In a community, you feel like you can do anything because those around you will support you every step of the way. Bluegrass Cellular is a community with 4G nationwide coverage and all the latest smartphones and devices. That enables you to take the people who matter the most with you everywhere you go. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
Diddle Arena, where the halftime show is being presented by Farmer-owned Prairie Farms. Hilltoppers with a 5-point halftime lead over the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, 30-25. And we'll be right back with more right after this. You're watching the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network, produced by IMG for ESPN3.
What's the most important thing when purchasing a car or truck? Low prices and great service. At Gary Force Toyota, you get both. Voted #1 again for great service and best deals for 6 straight years. Thank you, Bowling Green.
J.C. Kirby & Son is proud to support WKU athletics. Since 1962, J.C. Kirby & Son Funeral Chapels has served the families of South Central Kentucky with compassionate care and professional service. During their 50 years of serving Warren and surrounding counties, they have been actively involved in the community, whether it's hosting a gospel singing series in downtown Bowling Green or hosting Easter sunrise service at their Lovers Lane location. J.C. Kirby & Son would like to thank the South Central Kentucky community for their support and look forward to serving you for another 50 years. Go Tops!
Are you making dinner the play of the week?
Ready, break!
Now your game time decision is easy with the Big Dinner Box, only from Pizza Hut, America's #1 choice. There's no better way to feed your hungry team. With Pizza Hut's Big Dinner Box, you get 2 medium pizzas, 5 breadsticks, and your choice of wings, stuffed pizza rollers, or pasta for just $19.99. It's the ultimate game day feast, and it's only from Pizza Hut. We all have a choice. Make it great.
Western Kentucky students, parents, alumni, and fans, we have the exclusive WKU debit card available for you. Open a regular checking account with South Central Bank and ask for one today. We are South Central Bank, small enough to know you, WKU fans.
And big enough to help. We now offer e-statements, mobile banking, and remember, the official debit card of WKU Athletics.
Get yours today at any South Central Bank location.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Everyone needs protection. Whether it's home, auto, business, or life insurance, you're going to need the right team looking out for you. Van Meter Insurance has been providing peace of mind to the people for over 35 years. In that time, we've grown to offer more than just insurance. We're a full-service agency, working hard to provide a host of options to safeguard you and your assets. Van Meter Insurance. Nobody works harder.
Today, great service is hard to find. At Gary Force Toyota, great service happens every day, every time. Find out for yourself. Great service with a smile every day, every time at Gary Force Toyota, Bowling Green.
Welcome back to Diddle at halftime with a score of 30 to 25 in favor of the Hilltoppers. Recently, Amy Bingham sat down with Lady Topper volleyball senior Ashley Potts to hear from her on why she chose to attend WKU to earn her undergraduate degree.
Choosing a college is a major decision. Today we're talking to student athlete Ashley Potts to find out exactly what made her choose WKU. Hello, Ashley.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, where are you from and what is your major?
I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm majoring in biology, minor in chemistry, hoping to do pre-pharmacy, which I did just get accepted, so I'm really excited for that. And I'll be going to pharmacy school next year.
Congratulations. So you're going to be a spring 14 graduate.
Yes.
And move straight into pharmacy school. That's wonderful. You are also a volleyball player and have been, so that probably played a role in why you chose WKU.
Oh yes, definitely.
Tell us about that.
Well, it all started when I was really young because my sister Kelly Potts was here 4 years ahead of me, and that's when I really got to know Coach Hudson and really bonded with him. And then when he offered me, I couldn't turn it down, so I accepted it right away when I was a sophomore in high school. So I've always known I wanted to go to Western Kentucky. So.
Well, what has been the best part of your WKU experience?
There's so many great experiences at WKU, but I would really say being a part of the volleyball team and a part of the athletic family has just been great. I've made friends that will last for the rest of my life, and I got the opportunity to play with my sister, and it was a great time, and I couldn't have asked for a better experience here at WKU.
What would you tell potential students about why they should choose WKU?
Well, not only are the athletics great and the people in athletics are great, but academics are awesome as well. Everyone's here to help you, and just they want you to succeed, and they care about you as a person. So that's what really got me to come here mostly.
Do you have advice for incoming freshmen about what they can do to be successful here?
I think just really getting involved and being a part of any groups you can be on campus will help you, because being a part of athletics, I've always had that group that I've just always been with, but if you're not a part of athletics, it really doesn't matter. You can get involved so many other ways on campus.
That's right. There's a million things you can join up with. Well, we can see how bright your future is, and best of luck in pharmacy school.
Thank
we
you.
wish you well. And if you would like to learn more about the opportunities available at WKU, simply log on to wku.edu.
And a big red thank you to Amy and Ashley. Good luck in pharmacy school. We'll be right back with first half stats right after this. You're watching the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network, produced by IMG for ESPN3.
Look at you. You're looking all hot in that brioche bun, baby.
That's not weird. It's not weird at all.
Wendy's Bacon Portobello Melt. A new buttery brioche bun and rich portobellos in a melty cheddar sauce.
Now that's better.
Here at Leachman Buick GMC Cadillac, we understand life gets busy. That's why LeachmanAuto.com is a convenient way to search for the best deals on over 300 new and used vehicles. Appraise your vehicles through Black Book. Check your credit. Chat with one of our customer care representatives to get all the information you need to purchase your next dream car, as well as review a complete Carfax history report on the used vehicle of your choice. It's one more way for Leachman Buick GMC Cadillac to serve you better.
For years I've lived in pain. Now I don't, thanks to the experts at Interventional Pain Specialists. They diagnosed my problem and created a treatment plan just for me, and it worked. IPS helped me, and they can help you too. Don't let chronic pain stop you. Get your life back on track. Call IPS.
For more information, talk to your physician or call us at 745-PAIN. Interventional Pain Specialist. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional.
Indian Hills Country Club is offering a membership special for a limited time. Indian Hills is a great place to relax with friends after a round of golf or to meet for a delicious dinner. We can accommodate regular social meetings, business meetings, or large special events in our ballroom. Indian Hills is your place to meet old and new friends. With our beautiful clubhouse, fitness center, challenging 18-hole golf course, magnificent pools, great food, and social calendar, we want to be your country club.
Look at you. You're looking all hot in that brioche bun, baby.
That's not weird. It's not weird at all.
Wendy's Bacon Portobello Melt. A new buttery brioche bun and rich portobellos in a melty cheddar sauce.
Now that's better.
Welcome back to halftime here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, where the Hilltoppers have a 30-25 halftime lead over the Golden Eagles of Southern Mississippi. Toppers able to do it on 7 of 13 shooting, 54%. They've outshot the Golden Eagles 13 of 15 at the free throw line. Golden Eagles are 5 of 5 from the stripe. Golden Eagles 9 of 25. They've gotten off 12 more shots than have the Hilltoppers in this one so far. Toppers have been out rebounded 14-9, 7-1 on the offensive glass. That's led to 8 second chance points for Southern Miss. Toppers have scored 10 off the turnovers. Southern Miss only 4. Each team with 4 assists, 6 steals for Southern Miss. They force 19 turnovers per game. Toppers with 9 so far. Southern Miss with 8. Thank you for joining us for our halftime show presented by farmer-owned Prairie Farms. We'll be right back with second half action right after this. You're watching the Hilltopper Sports Satellite, produced by IMG for ESPN3.
When I first walked in here and saw the prices on the shelf, I was astounded at how much lower they were than the competition.
I'm a college student, so of course it's me by myself and it can get tough. So coming here definitely saves me a lot of money.
They always have the lower prices pretty much all the time.
It seems like we get more for our money.
It is very important to save money when I'm shopping. That's why I come to Priceless IGA.
Now open in Bowling Green on Scottsville Road next to H.H. Gregg and 1901 Russellville Road.
If you're searching for a hotel for your next trip to Bowling Green and Western Kentucky University, stay where Big Red stays, the Holiday Inn University Plaza, where you will be greeted by a friendly staff and enjoy comfortable, spacious rooms, delicious food, an indoor pool and spa. And let Holiday Inn drive you to Western Kentucky University in their complimentary shuttle. Special rates available for WKU visitors. Call 270-745-0088 or visit us at hibowlinggreen.com.
Chad opens the barn at 5 a.m. Cindy works the land her grandfather plowed. Stan calls them his girls. And Allie just likes to feed the calves. These are the farmers of Prairie Farms Dairy, bringing you the farm fresh quality your family deserves.
And we pledge not to treat our cows with artificial growth hormones.
We are Prairie Farms Dairy.
From our family to yours, farmer-owned Prairie Farms.
The Hilltoppers take on Brescia, Saturday, December 28th at 7 p.m. and Ole Miss, Monday, December 30th at 7 p.m. For tickets, call 1-800-5-BIG-RED.
Choosing a college is a major decision.
So why did I choose WKU?
Because at WKU, professors are experts in their field.
I'm encouraged to study abroad
and make the whole world my classroom.
And where I get real-world experience.
Doing exactly what I want to do.
And where I have all the tools I need to prepare for a successful future.
It's all within my reach at Western Kentucky University.
Randy Lee House-Schmidt back with you on our simulcast here tonight from Diddle Arena. And as we approach the start of the second half, WKU leading Southern Miss by the score of 30-25.
The Hilltoppers elves on the in line there, cheering the Hilltoppers on.
Being Santa Claus can be a good job from time to time.
These girls put in a lot of extra work. Most of the students have gone home for a Christmas break. They're still here doing what they love to do.
You're watching this on the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network and ESPN3. Listening to it on the Hilltopper IMG Sports Network, among other stations. WFKN 1220 in Franklin, Kentucky with a broadcast this evening. We're underway second half. In low to Fant, back on the left wing to Harris, out top to Jackson, swinging around right side Price. Hilltoppers have it first, working in the front court. Bounce pass on the right baseline to Fant. He lost the ball out on the dribble, and it's a turnover. He tried to find his way to the rim and was forced out.
The Hilltoppers against Louisville after being down 3 at the half on Saturday. Went in a 5-minute funk, did not score. Louisville went on a 13-0 run, and that was it. So let's see if the Hilltoppers can start with a little more zip in their step in this one in the second half.
Brooks low to Craig, backing it on Fan. He's now double teamed as Harris came over to help. Top of the key to Watson. There's a right wing three by Brooks that is long, but it's retrieved on the baseline on the other side by Armelin. And the Golden Eagles are a +6 in rebounding right now. Brooks long range right side. Lobs it down low to Easton against Adeoye. Harris comes to double. They work it in the left corner. Brooks wide open down low is Craig. Puts up a shot and he's fouled either from in front by Adeoye or from behind by Fant. It'll be on Adeoye. It's his first. And shooting two will be Michael Craig, who had a brilliant first half with 10 points and 3 rebounds. Michael Craig, twice this year scored fewer than 10 points. That one bangs off to the left side. He's averaging 9. 6'5" and 230. Last year averaged 5 rebounds a game on a team that went 27 and 10. Golden Eagles have won 20 or more 4 straight times. The only other time that happened back in the 50s, 1951 through 54. Their head coach was Lee Floyd at the time. Here come the Hilltoppers front court, up by 5. Meanwhile, WKU trying to go to their 3rd consecutive NCAA tournament. That's only happened once in their history. Lob it low to Fant, left block, goes up in traffic, missed the shot. Easton pulls it down. Easton now to Watson, half court to Armelin. Down the left corner to Brooks, goes in tight, puts up the 4th shot inside. Fant was there with good defense. The ball's batted back to Brooks, and it goes off of Brooks and out of bounds.
And we've talked about the free throw line against the zone. TJ Price for the Hilltoppers caught that time, but he got rid of the ball too quickly. The defense faded off of him once he caught and turned. He had a wide open shot from the free throw line.
Here's Harris to the timeline, double teamed, had it knocked away. And it's Craig with the interception. He cross-courts it to Armelin. Here comes his dribble to the foul line, to the bucket with the right hand, puts it up and in. Nice acrobatic move by Chip Armelin. And a whistle as the Hilltopper lead is now at 3 at 32-27. And Chris Harris and Knox will come in for Brandon Harris. Harris dribbled it across the timeline and stopped. So Doxson will make the pass from the baseline. WKU now with 10 turnovers. They had just 20 in the previous 2 games. Actually 11 now, 2 this half. Dox in backcourt, back to Price on the right, back to Dox on the left. Looks right, goes over in the middle to Jackson. He's now double teamed. He's in some trouble right in front of us. Jump pass coming at half court to Price, now back to Trincy Jackson. Over to Price, right at the key. Fires the foul line to Adeoye. Dribbles it to the right wing in the corner to Dox. Out top to Price. Dribble to the foul line. Left side Jackson. Fakes left, comes right. Had it knocked away by Craig. Here's Craig with a steal. 3 Hilltopper turnovers. Left side for an Armelin 3. It's short and it's pulled down by Eason, but it goes out of bounds off of Eason, and WKU will get it back.
Well, the Hilltoppers are just showing that ball, and Craig twice has obliged them. Thank you very much. Swatted the ball down and started the break. They scored on the previous one. Southern Miss unable to cash that turnover in on points.
A season ago, Southern Miss led the nation in steals per game. Here's Span, front court right wing. Trincy Jackson, left side to Dox. Fake the 3. Bouncing it right side to Price, in the right corner to Jackson. Jackson foul line to Adeoye, bouncing on the baseline to Fant. Fant jump pass, telegraphed it. Dox caught it. Left side to Price for a 3 from the wing. It's short. He's missed 3 straight from out there. Jackson, the rebounding inside the Dox. He'll fire a 3 right at the key. Down.
Bottom sauce. That time, Chris Harrison Dox with a nice under control 3-pointer from the top of the key.
3-time All-Stater for Michigan. That's his first 3 of the night. 33-27. 3 minutes gone by. Hilltoppers by 6. The biggest lead has been 7. Southern Miss's biggest lead 5 at 19-14. Here's Gerald Brooks out front of the right side, stopping, throws it cross court to the left to Armelin. He dribbles into the foul line to the lane, left-handed shot, that's his shot, and he lays it in.
Well, that's broken Hilltoppers back more than once this season. His penetration, unable to stop from the guards and unable to get the help from the bigs.
Yep. WKU not a shot-blocking team, and Craig stepped in and knocked the ball away from Jackson that court and fouled him. Michael Craig with his second foul. Donnie Tendo elected not to start Davion Boardingham in the second half. He picked up 3 fouls in 5 minutes in the first, and now he comes in 3.5 minutes gone by in the second. Hilltoppers by 4, 33-29. Crouching dribble for Dox out front, runs his man into a Adeoye pick. Price wide open, top of the key 3. That's good.
Yes, sir. Good open look for TJ Price at the top of the key, just opposite for where Chris Harrison Dox hit his previous possession.
3 threes for TJ Price. He's now made at least 2 in 19 of his last 24 games. Hilltoppers up 7, 36-29. Watson, penetrating dribble foul line. Up the right side for a 3-pointer by Houston. It is short. It's tipped up and off. Pulled down by Fant with a leaping rebound. Gives it up to Dox. Dox front court, Price left wing. Dribble drive to the left baseline. Spinning. In low to Fant. Slam dunk Fant from a tremendous speed from TJ Price.
All coming off the penetration on the initial attack in transition. The Hilltoppers getting in deep in the zone and now take their largest lead of 9.
38-29, 4.5 minutes gone by in the half. Armelin out front, cross courts it. There's Bengaya, throws it cross court. He threw it away to the right side. So Matt Bengaya threw it wildly to the right side, and the Golden Eagles turn it over. Timeout, 15:28 left, second half. The broadcast brought to you by the Medical Center. Hilltoppers are up 9, 38-29. You're watching and listening to the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network. Being produced for ESPN3 by IMG.
Ouch, that's gonna leave a big red mark.
Ouch, that's gonna leave a big red mark.
Ow, that's gonna leave a big red mark.
Ouch, that really did leave a big red mark. Leave your own big red mark, the WKU store.
I go because my friends are here.
I go because it's so close.
I go for the small class sizes.
I go
To get a better job. I go because
I can take classes when it works for me.
I go because
I can transfer my credits.
I go for some of Kentucky's most affordable tuition.
I go because it's crazy not to.
for all the right reasons. The Kentucky Community and Technical College System. Higher education begins here.
Customer Aaron Swenson ordered shoes from us online, but they didn't fit.
Customer's not happy, I'm not happy.
Sales go down, I'm not happy.
Merch comes back, I'm not happy.
Use UPS. They make returns easy. Unhappy customer becomes happy customer. Then, repeat customer.
Easy returns, I'm happy.
Repeat customers, I'm happy.
Sales go up, I'm happy.
I ordered another pair.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
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 Happy, happy.
I love logistics.
The Hilltoppers off to their biggest lead right now at 9. 4.5 minutes gone by second half, 38-29. Hilltoppers have a streak of 31 consecutive years with at least one Sun Belt Conference championship. That's 1983 to the present. That is a Sun Belt Conference record. Of course, they are moving into a new conference in 2014-15, Conference USA, where Southern Miss is a proud member. In fact, Southern Miss has more non-conference wins since Conference USA was created in basketball than any school in Conference USA. Price missing a 28-footer way out front, and it's pulled down by Bengaya. Bengaya in the right corner to Aaron Brown with a baseline drive, and he is pushed out by TJ Price. First foul on the Hilltopper guard, TJ Price. Throwing it inbounds will be Watson. He's been held to 3 points, and he was a player you looked at in our TV Open, a player to watch, and he's only scored 3 points, Al.
He's really, I thought, really hurt Southern Miss in the first half with his shot selection. He's only 1 of 6 so far.
Watson to Brown, deep on the left wing. Dickerson over there, and he lost the dribble, but Johnny on the spot was Chip Armlin to pick it up. Now back to Watson on the red towel. Cross court to Brown on the left next to his head coach, Johnny Tyndall. Throw it top of the key to Ngaya. Hands it off now to Watson. Watson foul line dribble. He's bumped by Jackson. Foul. Puts up the shot. Little continuation. That doesn't count in college. If you play for pay, they probably would have counted it. First foul on Hilltopper guard Trincy Jackson. In the first half, the Hilltopper shot 15 free throws and made 13 of them. Southern Miss only 5 of 7. Now the most free throws the Hilltoppers have made at a game this year, 17. They've already made 13.
Well, that's the reason they were shooting so many free throws, the reason that Southern Miss was able to get off 12 more shots.
Watson penetrating inside the free throw line and there, puts up a shot, and Chris Harrison Docks fouled him. And now Watson will shoot 2. Neil Watson, you can write it down when he gets to the free throw line. He is 29 of 32, that's 91%, second best in Conference USA. And he'll shoot his first one, and it's good. WKU's lead at 8, 38-30.
Just coaxed that ball over the front of the rim.
Watson with more than 2 times the assist and turnovers this year, and he misses one, and there is a rebound by Rostow. Rostow to Jackson coming front court. Hilltoppers up by 8, 38-30. Dickerson in half court against this zone. Works it around to the right to Chris Harrison Docks. He has the left-handed dribble. Jumps it up from the right. Line drive is good. A 2-pointer with his foot on the line. He hit the line drive jumper, and he scored 5. WKU now by 10. It's their biggest advantage. 40-30. 5.5 minutes gone by second half. Watson long range left side. Between the circle to Armlin. Back down to left to Watson on the wing in front of his bench against Docks. Fake the jump shot. Goes to the baseline. Goes into the lane. Throws it up. No good. To foul. It all started when Docks left his feet, and Watson was able to get him off balance and drive.
Topper's at least able to help defense and keep Watson from getting the ball all the way to the rim. He'll have to earn these 2 at the free throw line. He just missed 1 of 2 the previous possession.
Here is Watson shooting 2 off to our right. So he was just at the free throw line and made 1 and missed 1, and that one's good. He's now scored 5. Hilltoppers up by 9. And coming back in is Michael Craig for Southern Miss with his 10 points. The Hilltopper lead at 9 at 40-31. He eyes it, he flies it, he makes it. 40-32, and here comes Golden Eagle pressure. Backcourt, Dickerson inbounds it to Jackson. He'll square up and dribble with the right hand in backcourt, gives it up now to Docks on the right side. Back to Jackson on the left. Over to the right to Ducks. He's across the timeline. They come the double. Gets it up now to Jackson, and Southern Miss backs up a little. Dickerson now deep on the left wing against Craig. Oh, brilliant pass low to Jackson. He caught it and laid it in, and that is our State Farm Insurance play of the game. An incredible long-distance pass from Caden Dickerson.
Good eye contact between the two players. Caden delivered that ball from right in front of us to the opposite block in the paint to Trincy Jackson, who finished.
10-point lead, 42-32. Watson fakes a three, throws it in low to Boardingham. A nice left-handed layup in traffic as he switched it from the right hand to the left, and he puts it in.
Again, Watson getting that started with a ball fake outside, got the defender to leave, and then that broke down the defense on the back.
Pass comes in backcourt to Fant, gives it up now to Docks in the middle to Dickerson, threw it over his head, a bad pass. Here come the Golden Eagles and Gerald Brooks. The right wing to Brooks, who's been very quiet. Or to Brown, rather. Baseline to Craig. Lobs it cross court to Brown on the left wing. Rising and firing. Made it over the 6'10" Rostow. So Aaron Brown's first bucket, 5 in a row scored by the Golden Eagles, and now the Hilltopper advantage down to 5 at 42-37 with 12:40 to go. Chris Harrison Docks lobs up in the front court to Fan on the left wing. Foul line to Dickerson. No looker right side Rostow. And as he makes the pass, Dickerson was fouled. He's getting up slowly. He's been bothered by an ankle. Missed 2 games with an ankle sprain. Every time he goes down, you hold your breath, but he's okay.
He delivered a nice pass to Alex Rostow on the block. Alex would have hopefully gone up and stuffed that one, but we won't know.
That was on Brown. Hilltoppers have the ball out of bounds with a 5-point lead, 42-37. US Bank is proud to be the exclusive banking cornerstone partner of WKU Athletics, all of them serving you.
First half, the Hilltoppers were not very successful at this particular play. That's inbounding under their own basket, committed 2 turnovers back to back.
Docks will make the inbounds pass from under the bucket. Brand new shot clock, 12:36 to go. Thanks for all of you for joining us on our simulcast here tonight on Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network, ESPN3. Happy holidays. Docks inbounds it to TJ, top of the key, right to left dribble, left to the lane, out to Docks. He'll line drive it from there. Good! Great passing from Price, and another 3-pointer from Docks.
Yep, TJ got the defense to collapse inside off of his penetration. Kicked it out to a wide open Docks for 3. That's 3 for him in this half.
45-37, Hilltopper lead at 8. 12:13 left. Here's a 3 from the right side, missed by Brooks. Rebound out front to Watson. Throws it down low to Craig with a reverse shot, missed it, did not draw iron. Ripped down by Fan inside. Price gets it now to Docks.
Toppers catching up in rebounds right now, down 1, 17-16.
They were down 5 with the intermission. Fan in between the rings, back and left to Docks. Dribbles to his left on the wing. Knocked away by Craig. Docks goes in backcourt and picks it up with 17 on the shot clock. Docks now against Watson. Works it from left to right on a red towel, left side to Price. Faking a pass inside, dribbles to the top of the game, knocked away, got it back. Now open for a jumper, missing it. Pulled down by Fant. Lost the ball, dives on the floor. Players all over one another under the bucket, and Southern Miss is taking a timeout.
How do you get a timeout unless you got possession of the basketball?
So the Golden Eagles awarded with a timeout. We will take a break on radio, and we'll stay here on television. So for our radio audience, we'll take a timeout. It's the Tops up 45-37 on the Hilltopper IMG Sports Network. On TV, we will stay here as WKU has an 8-point lead at 45-37. The lead has been as many as 10. Golden Eagles got it down to 5, and now the lead is at 8. And as you mentioned, how the rebounding for WKU has been better this half, as has the long-distance shooting.
Well, 4 threes in this half. TJ Price with 1 and Chris Harrison Docks with 3. Allowed them to get out to their largest lead, but they're going to have to finish. There's still 11:29 to go in this game. Something tells me this one's just going to go right down to the wire.
A year ago, it was an overtime game in Hattiesburg. In that game, the Golden Eagles had a big lead, and WKU rallied to win it. This game has been better played than that one. That one was error-filled, foul trouble on both sides, a much better performance. Ray Harper strongly feels that this Southern Miss team is better than last year's team that won 27. Southern Miss record. This year's Hilltopper team, Ray Harper, also very confident. This Hilltopper team better than last year's team that went to the NCAA tournament.
Officials said they reviewed a play. There was a 3 credited down here earlier, and it was actually a 2. I'm not sure who shot that, so they've adjusted the score.
So is it 45-37 or 44-37? We had 45-37 going into the break. And we'll see if it stays there.
He was telling me, I don't know if he was.
Meanwhile, we're back with our radio audience. Thanks for joining us in our simulcast. That it's an 8-point Hilltopper lead, 45-37 with 8.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. For those of you just joining us on radio, they went to the monitor to look to see if a Hilltopper player had made a 3. It was actually a 2. I believe the scoreboard was right, though. It has not changed. So it's 45-37. Watson walks it front court against Dox. Over on the right side to Brooks. Throws up a 3. Makes it. Gerald Brooks, 12 of 21 prior to this one in 3-point shooting. And it's 45-40.
Gerald Brooks hurt the Hilltoppers last year at 13 points and 5 rebounds.
Average 11 last year. Fan on the right sideline caught it, dribbled the ball, and was out of bounds. So Fan turns it over, and Southern Miss will get it back after a media timeout. 11:03 to play, second half. Hilltoppers 45 and the Golden Eagles 40. And you're watching and listening to the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network, produced for ESPN3 by IMG.
You could run with these guys, Doug. Sure, they might be 3 times your size, but you have 3 times the steak. That's what a man eats. That was a trouble. Grab your umbrellas, ladies. Hurricane Doug's gonna make it rain. 3 times the steak makes you feel like 3 times the man. The new triple steak stack from Taco Bell.
Here at Leachman Buick GMC Cadillac, we understand life gets busy. That's why LeachmanAuto.com is a convenient way to search for the best deals on over 300 new and used vehicles. Appraise your vehicles through Black Book. Check your credit. Chat with one of our customer care representatives to get all the information you need to purchase your next dream car, as well as review a complete Carfax history report on the used vehicle of your choice. It's one more way for Leachman Buick GMC Cadillac to serve you better.
When I first walked in here and saw the prices on the shelf, I was astounded at how much lower they were than the competition.
I'm a college student, so of course it's me by myself and it can get tough. So coming here definitely saves me a lot of money.
They always have the lower prices pretty much all the time.
It seems like we get more for our money.
It is very important to save money when I'm shopping. That's why I come to Priceless IGA.
Now open in Bowling Green on Scottsville Road next to H.H. Gregg and 1901 Russellville Road.
The Hilltopper lead at 5 right now, 45-40. Randy and Hal with you with our simulcast. Happy holidays from historic Diddle Arena. WKU in the midst of a 4-game homestand. This game against the Golden Eagles, the third of 4 against non-conference teams that won 27 or more games last year. 2 of them in the Final Four. The Hilltoppers have already played. Unbeaten Wichita State and once defeated Louisville. Murray State is here on Saturday. And then Ole Miss will be here on the 30th of December. Golden Eagles have it, down by 5. Watson underhands it for a 3 by Brooks in the left wing. Good! They ran a perfect play. Hand off to Brooks, and he's made 3 threes. And the Hilltopper 10-point lead down to 2. 45-43. There's nothing new for Southern Miss. They have been a come-from-behind team this year. Rostov on the right sideline gets it to Dickerson. He fights and grabs the ball and is able to twist and turn, and he gets it away. And now Dox has the ball at half court. Dox has it deep on the left to Price. TJ works it from left to right. Stopping, looking, cross court to Dickerson. Caden retreating with a dribble. Foul line to Rostov, cross court to Dox. 2 on the shot clock, works it right to left. Got to get it up, did not in time, as he took the ball to the baseline and ran out of time.
Well, he was trying to get rid of it. He fumbled the ball off the dribble when he tried to pick it up. Wasn't able to get the ball away in time. Hilltoppers shot clock violation.
Golden Eagles this year have rallied from at least 9 points down to win 4 times. They've been down by 10 in this one. Halfway through the second half, the Hilltopper lead of 10, now reduced to 2. Watson, long pass on the left wing for the hot shooting Brooks. Off the baseline to Craig. Out top for a 3 by Brown in the lead. Missing it. Knocked around, rebounded by Halsey. Touchdown pass to Price. Price driving, wrapped up and fouled. That'll be an intentional foul. He was wrapped up by Aaron Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws and a ball out of bounds for WKU.
I really question that call. He went for the ball, got the ball.
He sure did.
An intentional foul is not assessed by the severity of the foul, but by the intent.
Yeah.
And that he went for the ball, slapped down on it, hit the ball. I totally disagree with that call. Coach Tyndall obviously does too.
Well, that's 3 for 3 if we're the 3 voting. Here's TJ Price shooting free throws off to our left. The first one is around and out. That's Price's first attempt tonight. He misses that one. He had made 19 of his previous 21. He hits that one, so Price now has 10. Trentzy Jackson has 10. Chris Harrison Docks with 8. For Southern Miss, Michael Craig leads the way with 10. WKU by 3, 46-43, 9:46 remaining. Inbounds it to Price, top of the key against Brown, works it to the right, and Brown reached in, bumped him a little bit, and fouled him.
Well, Southern Miss so active with their hands, challenge every ball that's in flight. If you've got the ball, you better be taking good care of it. This is where the Hilltoppers really need to have their best free throw shooters in the game, although there's still a lot of time left on that clock.
A year ago, the Golden Eagles averaged just under 10 steals a game. I mentioned earlier the most in the country. It was the most in Conference USA, 5th best in all of college basketball. A big reason why they won 27 a year ago and went into the NIT and made it to the quarterfinals. They'll wipe up some perspiration there in the lane area off to the right side. I think the building's colder than most nights. Usually this is not a cold gym. It's your temperature tonight, Hal.
Well, not for this atmosphere. You like to see a little warmer in the gym, but where we sit at this press table, they have fans underneath here, so we got cold air blowing up our britches leg most of the evening as well. It's fans to cool these light boards that they have.
Inbounding the ball to Price under the bucket was Docks and it was knocked away. Hilltoppers get it again on the baseline. Now they throw it deep to Price. Watson on him. TJ works it from right to left. Switching off him now is just 6 and 7 Easton. Dribbles into Easton. Jump pass out front to Jackson. Looked right, throws left to Halsey. His pass in the corners, kicked out of bounds by Jeremiah Easton. Shot clock at 25, 9:33 to go in the game. Hilltoppers are winning by 3. 46-43. And it'll be Docks to make the inbounds pass. Looking to his bench for a play call. And Ray Harper will dial it up. And they look, and they look, and they look, and they throw it in the corner to Price. TJ almost out of bounds, brings it back with the dribble in the wing, goes out deep to Jackson, cross court to Chris Harrison Docks. Docks is the pick from Halsey, goes left side to Price, dribbles it to the top of the key, back to the right to Docks, in the corner. Jackson spots up for a 3. Swish! 13 for Trentzy Jackson as he shoots a 3 from deep in the right corner. WKU now up 49-43, 9:07 left. Here comes Neil Watson, the leading active career assist maker and steal maker in the Conference USA. There's a drive from right to left and a foul call on WKU's TJ Price, who went up for the block shot. And Southern Miss shooting more free throws than the Hilltoppers in the second half was not the case in the first.
And a little body contact there, down low, good block up high.
Bengaya at the free throw line, 9 for 13 this year. He set out last year. A freshman from Delaware, Ohio. Left-hander shoots a line driver and makes it, and that's his first point.
Toppers only 2 free throws attempted this half. Southern Miss now looking at their 8th.
Bengaya went to Morehead State, and when Donnie Tyndall took the Southern Miss job, he transferred to Southern Miss. And it's now 49-45 as Bengaya makes 2. Here's backcourt pressure. Watson on Docks, back to Jackson. Lobs at half court to Price, gives up to Docks. Pressure broken, 3-on-2. Docks at a free throw line, then spins backwards, and will get the Hilltoppers into their offensive attack. Jackson deep on the right side with the ball. Now between the circles to Docks. 8:40 remaining. WKU by 4 over Southern Miss. But this Golden Eagle team has been a comeback team this year. They're 9-1 start. Price, long range left side, 10 on the shot clock. Watson on him, crossing over the dribble to the free throw line. Follow away prayer. Answered! And a foul! It is good. He is fouled, and it counts.
Really nice shot there from TJ Price, working off the dribble as the shot clock was winding down. Little stop and pop from the elbow, gets fouled on the elbow, and they get a chance for 3.
Watson hit him on the elbow with a left hand. And here is Price to the free throw line where he scored 12. He's averaging 16. A year ago, he shot 12 times in the game at Hattiesburg and made 1 shot. 3-point play as Price makes a free throw at 52-45. Here comes Watson front court, 8:18 to go. Hilltoppers now back up by 7. The lead was reduced to 3. In between the circles, dribble by Brooks. Over to right corner for a jumper from Armelin for 3. It rolls out and then went right back in. A roulette wheel job from Chip Armelin. And now it's 52-48. 8 minutes to go. WKU by 4. Jackson front court, bounce pass left side, Olsey. Here comes this cross dribble to the free throw line. Spinning around, dumping it deep to Price. Now over to right side to Docks. 7:49 to go in this one. Docks with an up and down dribble with the left hand. Over to right to Holsey. Between the circles, back to Docks. Shot clock's at 14 seconds.
I'd like to see him slip somebody in from the back side of that zone.
Holsey low defense, slipping in just like Hal requested.
That's not exactly what I meant. I meant from the wing as the zone's not paying attention.
So picky.
Little lob over the top. Right place, not exactly the attack I wanted, but the result's the same.
There's Holsey from the free throw line here, getting it done against the zone with his passing. And Boardingham just fumbled an easy pass. Holsey picks it up. It is a 2-on-2. Right side Docks, jumper in the air. Swing!
Boy, he's been on target this half.
11 for Chris Harrison Docks. 57-48, Hilltoppers by 9 at the 7-minute mark of the second half. Turnover and basket on the other end, and Holsey got it started.
And that got the crowd up, and Coach Harper's doing some cheerleading over there right now.
Watson open right wing 3, perfect. His second made 3. Hilltoppers 57, Golden Eagles 51. Price did not step to the pass. Fortunately, it was batted back to the passer, and that was Docks. TJ front court, low back, missing a right-handed dunk. He got it back, then Boardingham takes it away. Back it away comes Armelin.
George a little bit winded, did not have the explosion to get up and put that one down.
Brooks out front, missing a 3, low in the iron. Ball bouncing in the floor, and he creeped in the corner by Docks. Docks across the timeline. 6:19 to go. Ray Harper asked for a timeout. 6 minutes, 17 seconds ago. It is a full timeout, so we'll take a break on TV and radio. WKU 57 and Southern Miss 51. You're watching and listening to the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network. It is produced for ESPN3. We're going to keep it here. We are staying here. We'll take a break on radio. This is Hilltopper Basketball. 57-51, WKU by 6 as we bring you our simulcast tonight. And let's bring you our This Day at Hilltopper History, brought to you by Tony Henning Construction. They are passionate about construction as well as the Hilltoppers. On this date in 2002, the 18th of December, WKU had a game right here against Southern Miss. And they beat the Golden Eagles 64-54. That was the third of 3 consecutive NCAA teams for WKU. And David Boyden was the captain of that team. David Boyden now an assistant coach on this one. That team featured Mike Wells and Patrick Sparks. They would go on to win 20 of their last 26 games. As we see in the stands, I don't know if we picked it up on TV or not, but Antonio Andrews, a second-team All-American football players here tonight watching basketball. What a tremendous career Antonio Andrews had. He is on his way to the Senior Bowl. And we see David Boyden, who we just mentioned, who was the captain of that team in 2002 that beat Southern Miss here on the 18th day of December.
There's another look at Coach Boyden.
Jackson backward pass comes to Docks, over down the left side to Price. Up and down dribble by Price, back to Docks on the right side. Docks to the right wing, down in the corner to Twenty, foul line to Holsey, baseline drive, puts it up in traffic, around it off, and a foul. 6 minutes, 6 seconds left. Holsey fouled as he went up for a shot inside. And Hilltoppers are up by 6, and Holsey will be shooting free throws when we come back. We'll take a break on TV. We will hold it here on radio. This is the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network, produced for ESPN3 by IMG.
In college is a major decision.
So why did I choose WKU?
Because at WKU, professors are experts in their field.
I'm encouraged to study abroad
and make the whole world my classroom.
And where I get real-world experience.
Doing exactly what I want to do.
And where I have all the tools I need to prepare for a successful future.
It's all within my reach at Western Kentucky University.
There's a big difference between a network and a community. In a community, you feel like you can do anything because those around you will support you every step of the way. Bluegrass Cellular is a community with 4G nationwide coverage and all the latest smartphones and devices. That enables you to take the people who matter the most with you everywhere you go. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
On our simulcast, we are looking at All-American running back Antonio Andrews. Antonio, a year ago, became just the second player in college football history to have over 3,000 all-purpose yards in a single season. Only the great Barry Sanders had accomplished that prior to Antonio Andrews. This year, he breaks his single-season WKU rushing record and was a second-team All-American and led the nation again in all-purpose yardage.
Sports Illustrated, I believe, had him listed as a first-team All-American.
Well deserved. Here is Peyton Halsey shooting 2. He is 2 for 2 at the line. First one up and down. 3 for Halsey. 19 for 25 this year from the freshman from Memphis. WKU by 7, 58-51. Halsey shoots again. Good.
Interesting stat, Randy. Both teams with 17 field goals. Hilltoppers have accomplished it in 28 attempts. 41 attempts for Southern Miss to get the same number of buckets.
59-51, 17 made free throws for the Hilltoppers. That ties their previous high. When they've shot 17 made 17 free throws or more, they've won all 3. Pass inside, knocked out and stolen by Trincy Jackson. And Brooks, who made the pass, then out of frustration, fouled Jackson. That is team foul 7. So now Trincy Jackson, who's made 6 of 7 from the free throw line, will shoot a 1-and-1.
Both teams will be in the bonus at this point. Hilltoppers with 16 fouls. The 7th will put Southern Miss at the line for 1-and-1.
Jackson has 13 points for the Hilltoppers in his second game at WKU. And make it 14. He went 1 for 4 in his season opening game against Louisville from the free throw line. However, in this one, 7 makes and just 1 miss. And Jackson leads the Hilltoppers and everyone in scoring with 14. WKU by 9. That one's short. And it's pulled down inside by Brooks. Tops by 9. Watson quickly coming front court. 5:45 left. Low to Eason outside the lane on the right side. Backs in on Adeo. He's in the paint. He shovels it back out front for a Brown dribble. Back inside. Jackson knocked it away. Eason picks it up. And then Jackson gets it back on a second try.
Some of those 50-50 balls now, the Hilltoppers are starting to pick those up, and that's critical as the season wears on. You've got to get a majority of those loose balls.
Here's Docks to the right side, cross court to Price on the left, back to Docks on the right, in the corner to Trincy, loads up for 3. No! Eason brings it down to the free throw line. Allen pass it half court to Watson, over against Docks. Jump pass coming cross court, it'll be a timeout to Watson, who did not make a jump stop on the pass. Third foul on Watson. Chris Harrison Docks drawing the charge as George Spann enters, and Aaron Adeoye checks out for WKU.
Yeah, Coach Tyndall claiming that the defense moved under his player, but the replay did not agree with his summary of that.
Here's Dox with a backcourt pass with 5:08 to go, and the Hilltoppers are up by 9. He's led by as many as 10 a couple of times this half. Dox backcourt right side, fakes the pass, goes in the middle to Jackson, back to left to Price. TJ, left to right dribble, backing up, needs to get it across to it, and Watson knocks it away, and a 10-second violation. So Price with a turnover in backcourt. Hilltoppers now have 16 turnovers. Not many times you win a game when you've turned it over this many times, but right now they lead it by 9.
They've done a nice job offensively, and that's really given them this 9-point lead, but right now 9 points does not feel like it's enough for the Hilltoppers.
Golden Eagles lead Conference USA, allowing only 61.7 points per ball game. Right now the Hilltoppers have 60. Here is Brooks with the ball. Stop, shoots the three, right at the key. Good. And Gerald Brooks is in 4 threes. It's 60-54. Tops lead down to 6 again. Up the right sideline to Price in front court after the feed from Dox. Down the middle to Jackson. Jackson back to Dox on the right side. 4:30 to go. WKU up 6. Gerald Brooks has made 3 threes this half and 4 in the game.
Southern Miss is 6 of 11 from behind the arc this half.
Price on the right wing, holds it, dribbles it back out top, goes to Dox on the left with 5 on the shot clock, 32-footer. Did not need to shoot it that soon. It missed everything and misses everything but 4 goes out of bounds.
Well, that's 2 possessions in a row. The Hilltoppers didn't get across half court in the 10 seconds, and that time settled for a 32-footer as the shot clock was running out.
4:10 to go. Here come the Golden Eagles. Once again, we'll remind you that in 4 of their wins this year, they trailed by as many as 9 points. Brown right side in between the circles that Craig was not scored this half after 10 in the first. Brooks on the right, inside to Brown. 8-footer off the dribble is up and in. Aaron Brown with 5. WKU 60, Golden Eagles 56. 3:45 left.
Brown put that on the floor and just took it right to TJ Price and scored over TJ in the paint.
Holsey in the middle to Jackson. Trencey, triple team, dribbles to the foul line, had it knocked away and got it back in the left corner. Had it knocked away again, and Fenton gets it to Holsey out top. Down between the circles to Chris Harrison Dox.
Well, you can see how Southern Miss is never really out of the game. Those hands are active. We talked about it earlier, and they really challenge those passes.
3:20 left. Each team has 3 timeouts left. Dox has it on the right side to Jackson. Down a low to Fant. Fouled from behind by Eason, and that is team foul 9.
Well, that's a good job by George Fant blocking Eason off with his body.
We have immediate timeout, the last one of the game, and WKU leads it by 4, 60-56. With 3:16 remaining, and you're watching and listening to the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network, produced for ESPN3 by IMG.
Look at you. You're looking all hot on that brioche bun, baby.
That's not weird. It's not weird at all.
Wendy's Bacon Portobello Melt. A new buttery brioche bun and rich portobellos in a melty cheddar sauce.
Now that's better.
The Kentucky Lottery is showing up in places you never expected. Introducing Keno, the exciting new game that draws every 5 minutes with lots of ways to win. Go to kylottery.com and find out how and where to play Keno today.
At US Bank, we help first-time buyers, growing families, and empty nesters move from their home into one that's more fitting.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did he just say you might be moving?
We are.
We raised 3 kids here. It would be perfect for your family.
Which that means you guys are moving.
Oh, this would be a great first home for you.
Okay, let's talk about the yard.
Take it from here?
Sure.
US Bank offers flexible terms and a great rate on a home mortgage for whatever stage of life you're in. Call to apply.
Or just come in.
Okay.
All of us serving you.
Let's get started. Okay, I'm first.
US Bank.
All right.
Look at you. You're looking all hot on that brioche bun, baby.
That's not weird. It's not weird at all.
Wendy's Bacon Portobello Melt. A new buttery brioche bun and rich portobellos in a melty cheddar sauce.
Now that's better.
The 5-4 Hilltoppers lead the 9-1 Southern Miss Golden Eagles by 4, 60-56. We'll watch some replays in our simulcast. Big game for Trencey Jackson tonight. Meanwhile, JBK Network Consulting offers a complete lineup of voice-over IP, wireless indoor and outdoor, and digital signage for both information, entertainment, sales, and service. JBK Network Consulting, their IP everything.
Both teams shooting the ball very well this half. Southern Miss 10 of 18, 56%. Hilltoppers 10 of 17, 59%. Now the Hilltoppers have 12 assists on 17 made baskets. That's being pretty good, delivering the basketball to your teammates.
George Fant shooting a 1-and-1. Fant has scored 11 points. He's made 5 of 6 free throws. It's a 4-point lead. Free throws perfect. Fant now has scored 12, and the Hilltopper lead is at 5 at 61-56. Fant, deep knee bend, eyes it, flies it, makes it. Hilltoppers by 6, 62-56, 3:16 remaining from Diddle Arena.
Fant good at the line, 7 of 8 this evening.
Here comes Watson to walk in front court against Docks. Works it from right to left, deep on the right wing. Out top now to the red-hot shooting Brooks. In the corner for a Brown jumper. On the rim and off. Rebounded inside by Craig. Knocked away by Price. Picked up in backcourt by Docks.
Craig put the ball on the floor on the rebound, and that's when he lost it.
Here comes Docks across the timeline. 2:50 remaining. Docks in between the circles, right side. Right wing dribble. Cross courts it, bad pass, floated it, it's intercepted by Brooks. In the middle to Watson, Watson up on Docks. He missed the shot, but Docks fouled him.
5 turnovers on Chris Harrison Docks. That one was just a casual, careless, soft pass. And if you haven't learned by now that Southern Miss is going to challenge those passes, you got to hit the books a little harder, son. It doesn't come that easy.
That is a 10th Golden Eagle steal. And shooting free throws will be Neil Watson with 3 makes and a miss. The Hilltopper advantage is of 6 right now with 2:39 left. And Watson's free throw is good. It is 62-57. Watson, a preseason second-team pick in Conference USA. He made second team last year as well, full season. He shoots again and hits. Watson's made 4 in a row from the free throw line. The Hilltopper lead down to 4. Caden Dickerson comes in for the Hilltoppers, and Peyton Holsey is out. Here's full court pressure from the Golden Eagles. Docks in backcourt to Jackson. Jackson back on the right side to Docks. Docks lobs it front court to Dickerson on the right side. Caden with the dribble. Picks it up, he's double teamed, in some trouble. Bouncing at the Docks over the left wing to Jackson. Hilltoppers, we have 4 guards in the game right now. Dickerson deep from the left wing, baseline to Fant to come the double, and they foul him. That's team foul 10. So Fant, who has been lights out of the free throw line tonight with 7 makes and a miss, will shoot 2 with 2:19 to go.
It's a dangerous pass to receive that, dangerous place to receive that pass. George Fant was in no man's land on the baseline. He had absolutely no relief valve to get rid of that basketball. Fortunately for him, Southern Miss put him at the free throw line.
2 shots for Fant, who is 7 for 8. Hilltoppers up 4. He is 8 for 9, and the 8 made free throws is a high for Fant this season. The most free throws he's attempted in a game, 12. 63-58. 14 for Fant. His average is 13. He shoots again on the rim and in. WKU by 6, 64-58, 2:18 to go. Here's Watson down the right sideline in front court for Southern Miss. He'll work it from right to left. Hands it off on the wing to Brown. Between the circles to Craig. Around to the right to Brooks. Brooks, Craig in between the circles. Watson open, left wing 3, no good. Long rebound in backcourt by Jackson of WKU. 1:54 left, 6-point lead. One-hand bounce pass right side. Jackson, foul line, Holsey deep to Docks. Watson chasing out front. He'll work it from right to left, and now Brooks is on Docks.
So Miss may have to come out of that zone.
Jackson, cross courts it to Price, right to left dribble to the wing. Shot clock at 10. Between the rings to Jackson, right side to Docks. Jump pass cross court to Price for a fall-away 3. Short on line, but short. Brooks rebounding. 1:25 to go. Here comes that muscular guard. Brooks, right side to Brown, down in the corner to right side to Craig, back to Brown. To Brooks, 27-footer. He has kept Southern Miss in the game. It is his fourth, made 3 of the half. And with 1:13 to go, the Golden Eagles take a timeout. Brooks coming into the game was 12 of 41, shooting 29% from long distance. And tonight he's made 4 this half, and he is 5 of 8 in the game.
As a team, the Golden Eagles are 7 of 14. Hilltoppers 5 of 10. But three-point shooting is keeping Southern Miss within spitting distance right now.
Fan, by the way, with his 2 free throws, has gone over 900 points in his career. He certainly, if he stays injury-free, will get over the 1,000-point mark this season for sure, as will TJ Price. When they get to that 1,000-point level, they'll be in the top 45 in school history in scoring. WKU has 47 players in school history who scored more than 1,000 points. Actually 48. Dox will make a pass back court. 1:13 to go. Our final minute, 13 seconds tonight, being brought to you by Minute Mart, for everyone living life in the go.
Interesting, George Fant's uncle, Jim McDaniel, shares that distinction with the most points with Courtney Lee, an NBA player.
Doc's backcourt dribble to Price to come to double team. TJ has to be strong with the ball. Now to Jackson, to Dox at half court. 60 seconds remaining. WKU by 3. Jackson deep on the right side. Left-handed dribble, deep left now to Dox. Shot clock's at 15. Dox in between the circles. Dribbles it to the foul line, in the paint, dumps it low to Fant, makes the catch up and around and out, tipped it up, no good. Rebound by Craig. 43 seconds ago, Hilltoppers by 3. Front court, Watson, baseline dribble, puts up a shot, and Fant fouled him, and Watson will shoot 2 with 38 seconds remaining.
Well, I tell you what, you got to finish when you get that ball in the paint. Chris Harrison Dox did a nice job delivering an underhand pass to George Fant underneath. George unable to convert that. That's going to lead to a possible 2 points at the free throw line here, making it a 1-point game.
Yeah, with Watson at the free throw line, you certainly anticipate him making both of them. And his first one rolls in. He's missed only 4 this year. He is 35 for 39, and the Hilltopper lead is at 2 at 64-62. Donnie Tendall brings in Bengaya is in. He'll also bring in Armelin. Watson trying to cut the lead to 1 with 38 seconds left. He does. 64-63. Here's a pass in the corner and backcourt to Jackson. Jackson against Brooks. Brooks grabbing him a little bit, coming across the timeline. Gives it to Price on the right. Let's see if they foul TJ. They're double teaming him. And Ray Harper takes a timeout. 27 seconds, actually 26.9 or left. Or was it a foul?
No, they got a foul.
So a foul, not a timeout. My apologies. And Price will shoot 2. The foul was on Gerald Brooks. So Price at the free throw line, shooting 2, with the Hilltoppers winning by 1. Price is 2 for 3. Southern Miss has been involved in a tight game against North Dakota State, won that one by 1. Price's free throw hits the front of the iron and goes in. Crawled over the lip to make it 65-63. Southern Miss also beat Georgia State in overtime. Those really, they beat Houston Baptist by 5. Those are the closest games that the Golden Eagles have been involved in. Hilltoppers had a 3-point win over Sanford. He shoots again for a 3-point lead and gets it. 66-63. TJ Price matching Watson's 2 free throws. So with 26 seconds remaining, there is a timeout. Somebody tosses the Tums because it's a 3-point game and 26 seconds remaining.
Well, this is going right down to the wire. I thought that might be the case even when the Hilltoppers were up 10 this half. I knew it wasn't enough. Southern Miss can put up points in a hurry, although they don't score a lot. They can still put them up in a hurry, created by a lot of those scoring opportunities by the steals.
There are happenings on the Hill during the holidays this week. Saturday, the Lady Topper basketball team is playing in Puerto Rico. They're also there today. They play Friday. They'll play Belmont. They play Georgetown on Saturday. Meanwhile, the Hilltoppers are at home against Murray State at 1 o'clock. That is happenings on the Hill this week, brought to you by J.C. Kirby and Son. They serve the families of South Central Kentucky with compassionate care and professional service since 1962. It is 66-63, WKU by 3. Southern Miss, though, they have hit 6 threes in the second half, 4 from Gerald Brooks. And crowd rising as one. Here comes Watson front court, 23 seconds remaining. Hilltoppers have committed 8 fouls. He brings it front court, and Donnie Tendall will take a timeout. So now the Golden Eagles are down to 1 timeout. WKU has 2, and there are 21 seconds remaining.
Possession arrow favors Southern Miss as well. Toppers shooting the double bonus. Southern Miss the 1-1 still. Announced crowd 3,718 in Diddle Arena. A little light because the student section is virtually empty.
Western Kentucky University leading the Sun Belt Conference in home attendance this year. In their final year in the Sun Belt Conference, they'll move on to Conference USA next season, and that's where Southern Miss plays. All right, Golden Eagles have the ball down 3, 66-63. Brooks has hit 5 threes. Armelin has 1, and Watson has made 2. WKU comes out and plays man-to-man. Brooks will make the inbounds pass from the left sideline in front court. Brooks to Watson between the circles against Docks.
See if they get the ball in Brooks' hands. He's got the hot hand this half.
Brooks to the left wing. They go backdoor for a layup. It's caught and laid in by Craig. 66-65, 13 seconds remaining. Hilltoppers by 1. Backcourt to Price. Coming is Craig. TJ holds it. Jump past the middle to Jackson. 9 seconds to go. They're not fouling. It's a 1-point game. And finally, Brooks, out of frustration, goes over and fouls. He didn't want to. He had to. And he's fouled out of the game.
Well, that pass came into Jackson, and he was able to dribble away from the defense. And a few precious seconds ticked off before Brooks could catch up and get that foul done.
So Brooks, the top 3-point shooter in this game, who he has hit 5 of them, he is now out. And if the Tops can convert and make 2 free throws, Southern Miss would need a 3 to send the game into overtime. Our score very reminiscent of the final a year ago in Hattiesburg when Southern Miss won it 67-64. Here tonight, Hilltoppers winning 66-65.
Trincy Jackson standing at the line the whole time. He's ready to go.
Jackson is 7 of 9. He will shoot 2 with the Hilltoppers winning by 1. WKU does not have anyone back in the lane. Everyone is off the lane. Jackson shooting 2. First one for a 2-point lead. Good. It is 67-65. WKU by 2. Hilltoppers have 2 timeouts left. So the Miss with 1. This for a 3-point lead. The left-hander sets. He shoots. Good. 68-65. 6 seconds to go. Will the Hilltoppers foul? We'll see. Backcourt to Brown. 4 seconds to go. Brown coming front court to right wing. Deep behind the Watson. Fires up a jumper. Jackson blocks the shot. And the Hilltoppers have won the game. Quincy blocks the right wing 3. And you can open the doors and let the ushers in because this show is over.
Under Ray Harper, the Hilltoppers now go 29-3 when leading with 5 minutes to play. And they're pretty good in late game situations when they got that lead.
Trincy Jackson hitting 2 threes with 6 seconds to go to give the Hilltoppers a 3-point lead, and then blocks a 3-point jumper from Watson at the buzzer as the Hilltoppers beat 9-1 Southern Miss 68-65. Last year, the Golden Eagles won by 3 against the Hilltoppers in Hattiesburg. This year, the Hilltoppers win by 3, 68-65. Tremendous win. Hilltopper team now goes to 6-4.
That was a good win. Chris Harrison-Dock showing some of his 3-point shooting accuracy here in the second half. He was good.
Hilltoppers win the game by 3, 68-65 over Southern Miss. Good night, everyone.
The preceding program has been a presentation of the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network, produced by Hilltopper IMG Sports Marketing. WKU PBS will now return to this channel.